I'ma get it. You know I be on a what?
Welcome back to the Kolosseum, presented by pixelpro.io. Empower the creators.
Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on a what? Yeah, it's all hard, ain't no fear here. You ain't giving it, so all you steer clear. Never beat.
What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another Kolosseum Rivals tournament here. That's right, we're running another one for Marvel Rivals. Myself and the team have been loving this game. We just hosted our first event for it a couple weeks ago, and we're excited to be back. We've invited 5 more teams to compete in our epic online Kolosseum, this digital arena of glory here in the online competitive space. I'm your host, Mr. Aquaman, and joined tonight by my boy, my man, Jackal, who has also been my captain in the game, my storm flying in the skies, my man, my teammate over there. What's going on, Jackal? Welcome to the Kolosseum Rivals, usually in the Netherrealm, Mortal Kombat world over here, but instead we're traveling into the world of Marvel once more, man. How you doing, and excited to be here?
Oh, absolutely, 1000%. And I'm thankful that you're having me on tonight. And like you said, you know, normally we're definitely in the trenches, and this should be no different. And I'm definitely very curious to see just what we have on the table here and what kind of talent we're going to be showcasing tonight for sure. And man, listen, all I know is I tried to warn y'all about Storm last season. Nobody wanted to listen to me. Now we're here, and I'm just having a blast. And you know what? Y'all can hold that. I'm just gonna go ahead and get that off my chest right now, because now everybody's saying that it's too much. You know, now it's like an insta ban.
She's throwing some lightning bolts around, Jackal. That's all that she's throwing some stuff around, includes an awful lot of damage.
Highest win percent rating, by the way. Just
also, I think it's the highest ban rate at the moment too, and we'll see what the picks and bans are going to be from team captains of these 5 excellent teams that we've put together here for the Kolosseum tonight. Let's take a look at the bracket. It's single elimination. It's going to be first to 2 all the way through. And that very first match, I mean, PC Boys. There's a name of a team right there looking to send a statement to Team Violence. Here in this very first round, we got 2 teams from Rez, which was a team that took part in our very first Rivals tournament, ended up winning it, and they decided to split into 2 teams to try to conquer both sides of the bracket this time around. Which is just crazy. And Turtwig Tickler's coming back, who was our runner-up second place team last time we ran a tournament for this. So very strong stuff all around here, and we'll break down the teams and compositions as we get into these matches. We had a little bit of a slow start here setting things up, so I don't want to waste the players' time any longer. I'm going to get some readies from team captains, and we're going to begin the very first match. Welcome, everyone. This is Marvel Rivals here in the Kolosseum. This is a tournament. It's going to be 6-on-6 action. If you don't know what Marvel Rivals is, we'll talk about it as much as possible during the match and break it down and describe these characters and what's going on. But it's going to be exciting action. Either way, get ready to see some Marvel Rivals heroes and villains jack each other up, Jackal.
Well, you know, for sure, obviously, like you said, right, we're definitely going to be seeing a lot of variety, which is easily one of my favorite things about this title. You know, a lot of people tend to liken this to the other game, as we like to refer to it, right? But listen, there's definitely a lot more than meets the eye when you see these things, and it's very easy to fall into that you know, familiarity with just going with what you know and using what works so far. But after spending some time in the space and seeing what things are taking place, you know, across the board with a lot of the different tournaments that have already happened with this game, you know, there is a lot of depth here, and there is a lot of craziness that can go down, especially with these compositions, with these team ups, and with the addition of these new characters, right? The Fantastic Four, the first family. Yes, the official first season.
Since last time that we held a tournament, the entire game changed. A bunch of balance changes, I should say, and 2 new additions to the game. You see one right there on the screen. It's going to be Mr. Fantastic himself and Invisible Girl, and I expect to see them both in action at least at some point today. We'll see how the picks and bans go, but both of them heavily proficient in their roles here as healer and DPS roles that were added to the game. And we still got more additions coming, and a plethora of characters on the way for this game, which is insane to think about.
Yep, so we're already getting into the bans, right? You see the tried and true Hulk. Makes me sad, you know, as a Hulk player, but, you know, it is what it is. Definitely trying to take him off the board to limit the damage output, so to speak, because that's really why he's taken off, right? It's for the team-up aspect, not necessarily for the character himself, especially with the fact that he did receive a slight adjustment, a slight nerf with the with the indestructible guard with the bubble. But already we're seeing Hulk, Luna, Hela, Cloak and Dagger taking off a lot of those familiar problem characters.
Ban, we didn't see her touched at all in the last tournament, but she got a nice recent buff where she got another dash added to her ultimate, and she's been absolutely controlling massive zones. And then you see another really popular ban here on Hawkeye. Don't want to get one shot by those arrows coming at you, that's for sure.
Yeah,
final ban is here.
Yeah, and it's a little different now, right? He's not one-shotting you from 100 yards out. He's definitely going to have to get closer into the fight to take advantage of that. But he's definitely still a threat, right? So we have our bans on the table.
Oh, there she is. Hey,
yeah.
She finally caught one.
Yep, but listen, the thing about the X-Men is that they're multifaceted, and they got plenty of players for the field. And there you go, seeing it right there on team number 2. PC boys rocking the Wolverine pick, and I'm liking it for sure. The tank delivery service, as I like to refer to him. Logan's tank delivery service. And then, of course, we have Doctor Strange, the tried and true Magneto double shield for the defense, which is very smart on their part. Definitely a lot of sustain on their behalf.
We're not seeing an awful lot of team-ups. We're going to see Rocket infinitely feeding Punisher's ammo, but on the other side, we're not seeing something we saw a lot in the last Kolosseum was a lot of the composition of the Guardians of the Galaxy, where you had Adam Warlock paired with the Mantis and the Star-Lord. That way he's always constantly feeding reses to the team and always getting players back into the fight quickly. Whereas here, not a whole lot going on. Okay, aligned, we do got the Witch and the Magneto going on. That also received a buff. I thought the move that he had when chosen with Scarlet Witch was pretty powerful, and they're like, nah, I think it needs a little bit more. Now it's doing more damage, and I think it's a little bit quicker too. But some cool compositions going on. The Strange, always so strong there in the tank role. The blocks and the damage output, the ults, and the teleport makes him quite a nasty character overall, man. That wizard is wizarding, if there ever could be.
Yeah, absolutely right. We're already getting started with the early pick on the Bucky there. Loaded Hero coming in with the Captain America, another character that also receives some love in this current patch. Definitely getting some more survivability, right? Getting able to, get in there and stay in the fight a little bit longer. But here we go here, and I love this map because this is Marvel Rivals is already an aggressive game, and this map definitely feeds into that, right? There's plenty of angles to take there, as you can see there. A lot of chances for flyers, and just about any kind of archetype that you see here. But already,
this was a character that I was hoping to see right here. My name is Mr. Aquaman for a reason. I love me these oceanic characters, and this is one of the Kings of the Seven Seas right here. Namor popping off right here. Not a character that you want to let rip across the screen, because man, he can put out some damage behind those squids. And paired up with the Luna, we're seeing another great composition here. Giving a third squid and already sending the whale there. Not getting a hit, but one of the most powerful ults that you get super quickly and can be one of the ones to counter something as powerful as a defensive Luna ult with a bunch of others, causing massive stuff.
Speaking of, very powerful ults that you get quickly, right? Luna ult definitely putting in the work there, dance off to save the universe, all that good stuff. But here we go. We're gonna go ahead and hold off here. Now this is one of those points. This is one of those maps that can very easily get flipped, and you can lose a lot of ground just from one fight. Here we go. Here we're gonna go ahead and get started with the Punisher ult again, like we said before. The Rocket putting in the amplifier, trying to get a lot of boost there. Scarlet's gonna go ahead and take an early death.
They got her one hit before the ult was going to pop two. We get a couple of kills. We see Bucky try to get a couple here. And now we get massive trades here as we get PC boys falling one after another now just out to the captain. They're on the front line, and that was an absolute wipe here. And a wonderful start by the opposition.
Yeah, definitely, right? And this is, again, this is one of those maps where, like, it all comes down to these corners. And right here, this choke is definitely choking us out, and it's just causing them to bleed out slowly. And then you can look here, you already see Captain America's about to have his ult, and we already have a Strange and Luna ult on the PC boy side of things. So they're going to get in here, and they're going to go ahead and try to go for a quick wipe here, but they're holding on strong. The Adam Warlock, putting the damage reduction is definitely helping out here, but all we need is just one solid pick here. And there it is.
Oh, big Strange ult, and there we see him fall like dominoes. Violence. getting run over like an 18-wheeler there in the middle of the street as you see the entire team jump on the point and get a massive push going here. They're just partying on that objective. As this stage takes quite some time depending on the spawn to run to this objective. As you see here, getting there in time and going in and getting absolutely picked from the Wolverine. Magneto pulled behind the back line and getting vengeance for every time that he got beat up in the movie from Magneto. Ouch! And popping up on the whole team.
Yes, and you know, you mentioned this earlier about how you're able to get a lot of value out of those ults that charge really fast, talking about Namor. Wolverine is another character, a sleeper character, really, when it comes to ult charge times, because he seems to almost always get it in every fight, right? And it's such a good ult to just pick off a couple of people that may catch slipping right now. But here we go, we're getting ready for the next point here. Now, this is easily one of the hardest chokes to push on the map, in my opinion. Just simply because of the change of elevation.
Yeah, if you have the high ground, it can definitely get nasty here, but so many ults in play. You got Wanda coming off of one here. You got both Luna ults in effect. No downs right now, just sponges being absorbed right now and damage across the screen.
Yeah, even that being said, right, like again, that change in elevation, Restless with the Magneto getting that early pick there on Toby definitely helped them hold this choke here for the long haul.
Violet's on. Oh my goodness, the Bucky right now made an unbelievable play, sucked Luna right after the ult around the corner, got the finish on him, and Team Captain Violet's looking good on the aggressive Punisher play. We know him for the Molina in Mortal Kombat, not to make too many references to other games here, but most of these players, pros or semi-pros, in fighting games and other games as well, so very proficient.
And I like what Violet's doing there, taking advantage of that height there, that elevation, to slow down the push here and to buy themselves some time. Because again, you know, when it comes to the convoy mission, it's all about maintaining control of that payload, right? So in those cases where you have a chance to reset and reposition, you know, holding those choke points like that gives time for the payload to move back here. So here we go again with the Bucky.
And pushing in behind him as well. Oh my goodness, get back into your spawn right now is the statement from Team Violence. And that's what they brought to the table, man. They came for a street fight, and that's exactly what they walked into. Again! The nasty start. We got a minute left on the timer here.
Yeah, seeing a lot of, you know, team-wide versatility on this team, right? You know, again, this is a defense position. So having access to the Scarlet, the Bucky, the Strange, all these ults that are capable of wiping an entire team just on their own, right? You can only imagine what it would be like if they put them together. But there it is, the delivery system, right on time. And there it is, El Blaze getting a double kill, taking out the problem characters, the Magneto and the Bucky. Saying only I can wield the adamantium. Oh my gosh. And then the Luna ult once again. But will it be enough with the Karmic Revival?
So much happening right now. Still alive on the back end, eating ultimate and surviving it. Was Blaze on the back end with the Wolverine and still alive, and with the damage boost gonna go in and swing with Alex popping his ult on the rocket, coming in with Luna to back him too and swinging with those blades. Adamantium power right now.
Slow the hero trying to create some space here, pushing that back line. And you know, they're trying to do their best here. But again, it's just Restless being left to hang out to dry right now. Luna tried to save, but no dice. Scarlet, Wolverine, another ult again.
Applying as much pressure as possible, but Violence with the counter ultimate goes for the again. Finally putting Blaze to sleep right now. Huge Strange ult coming from Excellior, and a mass res from Prospect. Sorry, just a stray cocoon here to keep himself alive and immediately back into the fight. As secretly been putting in some work as Prospect offensively as well, getting 3 finishes, 9 kills with that Adam Morlock so far. Those guys are popping off. Really everyone popping off right now. The kills evenly spread across the board. We got ourselves a match.
Yeah, and honestly, I want to take this moment to talk about Killikin's Luna at the moment, because Killikin has been killing it and has been doing all the work that they need to do here to keep their team alive. And Luna, a character that is just strong in her own right, Killikin has been optimizing to death as they hold on and keep them from capturing that second point. Again, that change in elevation, so important on that particular choke, because there's not one but 2 areas where you can take height on that. So you have to be careful. You have to make sure that you're getting those quick wipes. And we saw that there, as we saw Restless getting the early pick on the initial push. And then again with El Blaze trying to get things started. But again, that elevation provides that unique cover, allowing for the Karmic Revival that just completely flipped the fight back into their favor once everything started up.
I did significant cooldown too. Popped the ultimate, didn't get any pick. It was probably like, hey, if I can at least take out a healer here, we have a really good chance at surviving this push, reset it, or get the push established. Just didn't get the pick that he wanted there. But that Wolverine has been putting in some nasty work. Got a 50 health increase here in season number 1. They were like, hey, you know what? We're just gonna make him a little bit beefier. The man regenerates. He needs it, I guess.
Yeah, for sure, And I think it's kind of interesting, right? Because these are characters that started to flesh out towards the end of season 0, right? You started to see what they could really be capable of. But at that point, I feel like things were already kind of set in stone, because you only saw the specialists pushing off with them, right? But like you said, they could definitely use just a little bit of extra oomph, right, to try to make things stick, so to speak. But speaking of which, here we go with the defense. PC Boys coming in with the penny and already trying to get things going with the Okie doke, putting the mines at the door, slowing them down a little bit. But we're going to go ahead and get things going. Thor on defense, trying to shove people around. I'm sorry, Thor on attack. Definitely.
And 2 switches here for Team Violence. You got SDG Prospect making the switch to Invisible Woman as well, looking to literally push some opponents around right now, and they're getting going here. The Hella putting on the damage, backed by Killaken, putting out those claps.
And I feel like in this game, there are definitely maps that are made for certain characters, right? And it makes sense because, it's kind of had that theme, that theme that just seems synonymous with them, right? Hydra, you have the Winter Soldier that's just able to just constantly get value, especially with the low ceilings and the close spaces. And in this map, I feel like is a great map for Sue Storm, because again, she's able to take advantage of a lot of those close spaces with the Vortex field, with the pull, or the yank, depending on how she's feeling on that moment. But a lot of opportunities for her to get value.
Yeah, more than just heals. As a reflex as well, and like I say, I'm loving this push so far, but it's been the counter ult, Invisible swap on the defensive end from PC Boys coming into play right here. But Jackal, like I say, we have the capability here at the Kolosseum. I don't want to forget before this match is over. I want to do a listen-in to these teams. We're actually going to do a listen-in where we're not going to say anything. We're just going to listen to team captain and players' comms during this push here, because, man, this has been a great push from Team Violence, and let's listen in. So if you can, or if you don't, I'm just going to drag you down. We're going to go join Team 4 and mute up and listen in for a while, and I'll drag us out one.
Anyone willing to help?
Let's dance. Hostile forces incoming. I'll be shit taking off.
You want to protect your real. Why would I need you? That's not what you do.
Easy. Right here, outside.
Their Doctor Strange is about to die.
Team the home.
Dead. I'm on the way back.
The Sewer Storm is dead.
I almost have ult.
I got back up. I need heals. Thank you.
I got ult. Push.
Push.
Hella dead. Hella dead.
Push.
Clear.
Luna dead. Captain America dead.
Easy work.
Oh my god. Yes, God, honey.
They're in here.
Good.
Nice.
That was a good game.
1.
Yes, sir.
Easy work.
Oh lord.
Oh.
My head hurt. My head hurt.
And I got the MVP. I know that's right. Yeah.
Oh, you munched.
You ate bad.
I don't know what was happening. I promise you. I would like to thank the aim assist.
Oh. Alright.
They're about to leave.
All right, there was listen, it ended so fast. Their push was a little too strong, as it turns out in the end, Jackal. We were only able to listen in for, I don't know, a total of 45 seconds before they just kind of walked over and through PC Boys to get the victory there.
Yeah, absolutely right. You know, I mentioned this earlier. Midtown is definitely one of those maps where a single fight can easily generate just so much value, especially with the way how the spawns work in this game. And there's just certain maps that are like that, you know, like Clintar, for example. You know, if you pretty much win that first fight for the point, you pretty much got it, because at that moment they're going to have to take so much time just trying to get back. And that's really all it came down to, right? We saw Alex's Nasty try to try to stop the bleeding with the counter ult with the Visible Woman, right? But then again, it wasn't enough. They just waited it out. They was able to push on, and then again with the Luna ult, able to finish the job, getting around that corner, that very, very tough corner to get around, which is very, very good stuff there. And honestly, you know, the Thor and Hela team up on attack, so strong, right? Because Thor can pretty much just kind of play with reckless abandon at that point, because the Hela is always there to bring him back in case things don't go his way. So good stuff there to Violence, definitely giving us a healthy dose. Take a game number 1.
There you see the final stats from game number 1 just popping off as we set up here for game number 2. Give them at least a second to adjust here. I mean, it was really good switches. Once they went from the defensive to the offense, there loved that we saw the Hela come out, the Thor. When, man, especially around that corner, if you're outside of the line of sight of your healer, Thor can down you in milliseconds. If he's got those 3 hammers up, man, the damage that can come out is just absolutely absurd. Got to be ready for it in that corner. Like you said, so fun to play around at the beginning of that one. Just an absolute cluster F if you've ever been in one.
Yeah, the power of the Odin Force, indeed. You know, just one of those things you got to be careful playing around, right? So, you know, definitely good stuff there for sure. But honestly, I want to give a lot of credit to Killer Ken, because Killer Ken, while we did see a lot of switches, a lot of variety, you know, again, this is the game for that. I feel like Killer Ken was the glue that held everybody together for sure. You know, just constantly maintaining that position, and regardless of whatever was happening on the screen, just always keeping it, you know, just holding it down and just making sure that whoever is around is able to stay in the fight for sure. And you know, shout outs to the Adam Warlock for backing her up as well, getting those karmic revivals when things started to get a little out of hand. You know, that's the great thing about Adam Warlock. He's just kind of a mulligan kind of character, right? In that case, in that sense. So, you know, that's good stuff there with the combination. But overall, Killer Ken was definitely leading the charge for sure, helping everybody just stay alive and just stay up. And you gotta give credit when credit is due.
Absolutely. And let's go and check up game number 2 here. I got a question for you, Jackal. Are you able to talk in the match chat here in the room by chance?
Let me see.
Not to break too much character here on the production side of things, but I am running into an issue with the room where I can only talk into the faction chat. I can't talk to actually the players. But it looks like we're all in the same room and pretty much ready to go. I just want to see if anyone can talk to the captains here in the room and just see if we can get a real quick ready check from both.
Yeah, I just
yeah, it's like it's like locked to faction.
Yeah, no, I tried to spectate, but I don't know if I'm
so weird. If any of the captains are watching on Twitch, are you guys ready? Is everyone in here? Let's see.
Try re-inviting me.
Gotcha. Nice. Yeah, lobby's definitely bugged. Nice. All right.
Yeah, lobby's bugged. I couldn't grab replay, so it's messed up.
Gotcha.
Yeah, T-Violence is ready. They just confirmed.
Do you guys just want to try to run this while we got it here, while everyone's in here, and just let it rock, and then we'll blaze through to the next one, and then hope it fixes in the next lobby?
Yeah. So I just got a confirmation from both teams. They are both ready to go. So
Beautiful. All right, we're gonna hope that it works right here. I'm gonna press the button, and here in game 2, we're going to domination. So we're either going to burn into T'Challa, the Royal Palace, or Hell's Heaven. Let's go.
Here it is again. Talking about those maps that just seem to be perfect.
Hail Hydra
for certain characters, right? Yeah, exactly. That nice metal piece on the right side of Bucky Barnes' arm, Bucky Barnes' body there. Definitely could put a lot of work in on this case, but we're gonna see if he even makes it out alive. We got the bands coming up first, and there you have it. There it is.
Oh, Violet's
there it is.
Catching the biggest stray imaginable. They said, "Man, put that thing away. Put that Kraken claw down."
Bringing a new angle to commentator's curse there. I'm sorry. Listen, I know.
Hey,
I
was watching him for most of that match, and I gotta tell you, he was popping off a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Like you let us know what to expect
the problem
now.
is, and you gotta shut it down.
Exactly. Like we believe
These are the
you.
adjustments.
You showed us who you are, and we believe you. So we're gonna do what we need to do.
Ooh, Kill Again versus Saving the Luna, which was last pick. Saving Cloak and Dagger. Not catching the bend on the first one. So there you see where the priority lies.
Or villain.
Yeah,
I'm not judging.
And getting rid of Wolverine too, which was an absolute tank killer up until a certain point. Once they got into that big room, where again there's that elevation you were talking about. You have to go downhill into that big room. It's so hard to kind of get to that area, and you saw that all their steam kind of wore off. But it's a new game, it's a new day, and his team Violence up 1-0, and these are all first to 2 single elim here tonight. So it is technically match point for them here.
Yep, here we go. So, we're seeing the changes, the change-ups here.
Ooh,
We
he went
now
Spidey.
finally have.
He went Spidey.
30 seconds before
And
Get ready.
we have my queen, my goddess above, the greatest to ever do it, the greatest
Let's
to ever
go.
will be.
There were indeed witches
Now,
and mages among my
I am going to be
ancestors,
critical here. I'm going to be watching you, Paradox. So you got to show me something. All right?
Paradox popped off with the hella last game, and Storm was banned in the last one, so they're gonna let the Storm loose here. But interestingly enough, I love the pick from Toby here, from PC Boys, going with the Namor here. Can definitely be problematic for Namor. Can be really problematic for all of the flying offensive characters once those squids can become active. And with the Luna gonna have the third squid, gonna be super problematic. That thing got a damage boost as well. Slows you down more. And let's see what it's like here full screen. But the thing about Storm is that she's gonna be able to shoot through really everything. And if she can kind of find those squids, find those things in the back line to shoot, she can shoot through them all and still knock them out at the same time, doing big damage.
Yeah, but already you see that pick going to work. Paradox making sure not to fly too high, so that way the team gets to take advantage of the damage buff here. And we're already getting some trades going on here. Strange wiping out the Namor, and of course Restless getting picked off here with the Venom. Kind of seems like they're almost picking on Restless a little bit here, right? Because in the last match, you saw Restless was one of the first ones to go in almost every team fight. But again, Venom is a problematic character if left on the field too long.
And that aggressive Cloak and Dagger play down at the bottom from Killer Ken as well. About to have ultimate. Got it, gonna burn immediately? No. Forcing Invisible Woman off the ult to SSG.
Alright, chances are Paradox is gonna go ahead and pop that Storm Ball after waking up the Invisible Woman. Very good chance for a team wipe here. Mr. Fantastic going ahead and stretching it up, stretching it out.
You know your spell. The time you waste.
Dr. Strange is still lurking around. Gets the pick on Accelerate. And again, the power of the goddess. Even
my
that,
goodness. I mean, she just got absolutely bullied out of the sky as a fully inflated Mr. Invisible came in for the punches. And when he's fully inflated, man, he turns into the Hulk. Look at him here. Coming in for the pounds, too. Every hit, he's able to do it again, and it does more damage, up to 5, and he misses the last one. Or intentional to avoid a little bit of damage there. That was kind of sick.
Again, Mr. Fantastic is one of those characters where the jury is still kind of out on him, too, right? Because, again, again, he's new, but he's not obvious. Invisible Woman, she's pretty obvious, right? She's got all these tools that work great in a team fight. But again, you know, Mr. Fantastic, not a pure DPS.
Yeah, he's
off DPS.
He's like a hybrid for sure of that DPS tank. He's got some incredible sustain, can save teammates. But he's got the damage here and there. Here's who's fully inflated, absolutely up close, massive DPS. Oh, getting hit by Moby Dickon from the backfield. Oh my goodness, Namor letting it rip, and that thing can be a big equalizer. But like I said, it can be a big counter to the Luna ult, but that's the mind game that they're going to be playing amongst each other throughout this whole thing.
The ocean shows no mercy, nor does it cheat.
Paradox needs to charge here with 7-2-1 currently. But again, you know, it's a lot of value that's allowing the team to hang on. But right now, the PC boys are definitely trying to get the ground here. But, you know, when it comes to the Hydra base in particular, these points can be so polarizing, and it's so difficult to gain control if you lose at the beginning. Similar to how Midtown was, for sure, right? But here we go. Getting things started here. Paradox with another pick on the Namor. Kobe not really being allowed to play. You said it best, right? If Namor is allowed on the field to get set up and, you know, basically, get his resources going, he could definitely be a problem for the other.
Yeah, he's actually eaten it the most so far in the entire match at 4 deaths to his name, and I mean it's a tale of the tape when you look at the numbers right now. Both of the healers here for Team Violence, 0 deaths to their name, and just getting picked in the backfield has been SSG and Alex's Nast this entire time. SSG has had a hard time playing the game back there, and thus their entire team having a hard time playing in this one. This is now 1 round from being over. Violence came to play.
And it's definitely a bit of a struggle right now for PC boys. They are trying to find a way in, but the storm is giving. And right now, Paradox Medic has been doing a great job of keeping everybody, you know, boosted up and also maintaining the modes as well, because in addition to the damage boost, Storm also has the ability to slow opponents as well. Whenever she pops her movement mode, any enemies that are caught in that AoE are immediately slowed as well. So she has the utility to be able to just kind of, you know, like get everybody off of you when needed. And, you know, again, the Lightning Storms have been doing a great job here. But also, again, the heals have been doing a great job. Again, Killer Ken, the glue that holds this team together, already at 11k healing so far, just for the first round.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
And no deaths to the name either. Team Captain Violets on the Spider-Man. Also putting in some good 7-2. Paradox making a rain from the top rope at 10-2. The tanks again, you know, it's just been, they've had a hard time getting the kills in comparison. No downs on the back line means that they've just haven't been able to apply that kind of pressure. Blaze has been doing a good job on the front line, but it hasn't been enough.
Looks like the mission area is yours now. You get a weapon. You get a weapon.
Some early takes on PC Boy's behalf, but again, you know, SCG Prospect doing a great job with the counter ult here. PC Boy's pushing hard, trying to get something going.
I am ready to put on a show.
You see the inflation. Mr. Invisible absorbing so much of that, but hey, they're able to get a couple of downs here. And Violence now retaking control of this point and of the entire match with this one, man. Squids are down. There you see the heavy push from Violence around the corner. We're going into the spawn now. Taking out the captain, didn't last long in the front line, and ulting just to try to get some kind of counter pressure out of spawn here. Here comes the Punisher ult as well. He's going down some incredible heals from Ken on the back end to keep his team alive. And no kills for 2 ults from Team PC Boys, and that's just a tough day at the office.
You know, and again, you know, one of the key details to note here is how much pressure they have been maintaining on Accelerate. you know, Namor has not been allowed to play.
It's a bit disgusting to see Team Violence move together. As oh, they're gonna get a couple of ball parts here. Namor catching the head of Paradox there in the storm, finally swiping out of the sky here. But man, it was like watching a pack of hyenas hunt in the middle of a field. It was insane. They were all moving together as they saw where the angles were being peeked from. It's a really big cloak and dagger roll, and that is just gonna make it rain damage on the ground. The floor is literally lava right now, man. You hear all those hits adding up. Namor flying through, trying to get many picks here with the trident as possible.
Shields up.
Not gonna get much happening. So the skill drop back. As the woman feels
Keep fighting until we have
so hard to get kills in the middle of it. A constant zone of healing through the team. You're outside, but you can't see inside either.
I am ready to put on a show.
Paradox getting through the Punisher there. Of course, Luna ult from SSG. Only ult in the favor of Violence right now is going to be the Strange. Not going to be effective against that Luna whatsoever. Just got to wait.
With the amazing Spider-Man.
The picks. It's Violence coming off his immediately. And he gets one. Namor down. There's one problem down.
PC Boys is trying really tough here to get something going, and they are getting the picks. But again, the heals have just been on point, and Toby is doing everything possible to try to flip the fight in their favor. They've been staying in it to win it, but they get shut down once again. Killer Ken killing it once again, and the Eye of Agamotto is going to go ahead and seal the deal. And again, Violence is the answer as we take round number 2.
And the entire match with that, they're going to advance to semifinals and win this thing 2-0. Team Violence with Captain Violence looking strong. He was popping off a Spidey on the backfield too. We saw it with that symbiotic energy with the Venom as well. We didn't talk about that at all, but those two also boosting themselves. And that's what's cool about Marvel Rivals is that there are team ups that make sense in the Rivals universe that gives you extra moves, can give you extra buffs and change things. And Venom and Spider-Man, one of those duos and team compositions, as there are a plethora here in the game that we'll discuss as we see them here. But a great game one and a great start to our Rivals tournament here. GG's, guys. That was awesome. Violence moving on to face Res Black in the semifinals.
Yeah, definitely good stuff there. Again, Killer Ken with 21k heals for the game. Top heals and top assists, mind you. Definitely getting the job done, multifaceted. And I like that you mentioned the Spider-Man Venom team up for sure, right? Because I feel like that's actually one of the team ups that doesn't get talked about enough. Not even just for the access to extra damage that it gives Spider-Man and Penny, but also the extra defense as well. Because if you notice, while they're, in that symbiotic form, that symbiotic explosion, if you will, it is extremely difficult to land a hit because it's pushing you out. The symbiotic explosion just gushing, oozing, just gushing black.
All right.
Listen, it's a great tool to have. It definitely gets things gets the job done, and it's great in those chaotic moments. You saw their Violets was not just using it to secure a kill for themselves, but also to create space for the team, almost kind of like an off tank, like we said with Mr. Fantastic, right? So, it's definitely one of those, I feel like, underutilized and underrated team ups that can help out a lot in those cases.
Indeed. Let me just get some invites out for these next teams. We're going to be moving along to the bottom half of the semifinals now. Of these 5 teams that have shown up, we are now down to 4 already. It's going to be Res Orange. They sent 2 teams in, Black and Orange. Orange is the new Black, I have heard from somewhere. Going up against Turtwig Ticklers. And I don't know what that means, Jackal. I just simply don't know what that means.
I don't know why you're sending that my way. I don't know what you expect me to say. That's...
Hey,
your guess is as good as mine.
I was hoping you do, but
I don't even want to begin. I'm glad that I don't
want to guess.
Yeah, okay. I don't even want to step down that rabbit hole. I don't know. That doesn't sound like a good time. It just sounds like something that I shouldn't.
Yeah, because you have to guess the first part, and then you're like, is it something that's even like you want to know? Like, is it something that you want to tickle? Like, is it? There's so many confusing aspects and angles of this, and we will have to get answers from the team captain at some point. That's for sure. invites should be out for you guys as well for this one, as the team captains are coming in. Ooh, a lot of diamonds in this one showing up. Wait, whoa, Jackal. There's some. Okay, now we're talking.
All right, good. I'm amongst friends. It's good to know.
All right, so on these teams coming up, for Turtwig Ticklers, it is going to be Blackery, Hella Larry, Bustman, Eli, and a couple others going up against Res Orange, team captain Sylvana as a very last-minute fill-in, Brutus, Poyo, K7, Uriel, and Miso. Oh shit! Beyond Toxin is on this one. That's what I was saying. Jackal. Toxin did find a team.
Ah, there it is, and that's definitely good to see for sure. You know, Beyond Toxin, along with a few other NRS heads that you can see here with Hella Larry. You know, a lot of us have been gravitating to this game. You know, we like our aggressive games, right? Our aggressive games with a lot of open-ended freedom, I should say.
And with tech to be discovered.
With tech. Yeah, I didn't want to say that, right? Because, you know, fighting games, but aggressive games with tech.
I can't tell you how many times I saw fighting game players posting tech online, and like other shooter players were like, "What? People like explore and try to find options for things like that."
Absolutely.
It's all about being optimal. Yeah, absolutely. If you're not
wow,
optimal,
hold on. Complex and K7 on the same. I'm sorry to cut you off there, Aqua, but I just saw a WMD get wheeled out in front of me. We have Complex.
You said
Beyond Tox.
You said,
this is gonna be this is
you
gonna
said
be
a WMD. Jeez.
Yes, this is gonna. I'm telling you right now, this is going to be match of the night. First of all, K7 show off, Complex, Beyond Toxic, Hella Larry.
Damn.
A lot of killers I'm seeing right now on the screen for sure. You know, no bust ass is what I'm saying. This is gonna be very interesting for sure. I'm excited, very excited. You ain't tell me the lives was looking like this.
Dude, that unbelievable. Players getting there super quick too. I think we're already ready to ask for the ready. Let me just make sure that we got the right rotation on right here. We're going to be going back to Convoy to get started here in this one. So let me get that set up right now. Here, it's either going to be the Empire of Eternal Night, that brand new map that we saw, and we actually got there in the very first match. We'll see if we get one of the two others here. As with that map being added, there's a little bit more of a spread in those modes and maps being added to the game right now as well. Because before there was only those 2 Convoy maps. Now, got the 3.
Yeah, for sure. So, you know, again, it all depends really on what map we receive at first Convoy mission, you know, for sure. Because some of the Convoy maps, you know, not so bad, like Idris Hill. The spawns are a little bit more forgiving on that front. But then again, you have maps like Midtown, Clintar, where literally losing that one fight could mean so much in such a short span of time. So it's going to definitely be curious to see how this goes. It's going to set the pace for a lot of what's to see here. But I have faith in both of these teams here. Sparks will definitely fly.
Dude, for sure. I mean, this is skill across a multitude of games and game genres that we're going to see here. Like I was saying before, I was really hoping that Toxin made it onto a team because he was a really good Gears of War player as well. Show off a lot of games. Call of Duty, he was pretty high up in, but a lot of fighting games outside of that. He's even looking to be really good and was considered one of the best 2x KO players in the last beta, if you remember.
Yeah. Again, aggressive games with tech. That is the NRS MO, all right? And there's no different over here. So, you know, definitely curious to see what Toxin brings to the table alongside Brutus, Show Off, Poyo Sushio. I mean, oh my goodness. I am ready for this match to start. I am frothing at the mouth, Aquaman.
Yep.
I am
just
salivating at the thought of the gameplay that is going to transpire here.
Just waiting for one last ready. And there it is. Let's go. We're lighting it up, and we're going to Clintar, baby, here to begin the very first match here in the semifinals. It's a first of two between Rez Orange going up against Turtwig Ticklers, who performed incredibly well in our last Rivals tournament. I want to say they got second place, making a really big run. Bustman putting in some insane work with Team Captain Blackery. I remember that Groot putting in the work, and look at all these guys got their what's the final rank of a character in this? Lord. They got that Lord icon with the characters going on down there. That Moon Knight's looking sick. That Star Lord, the Loki. Okay, guys, they're gaming out here. And we see the Pixie Man's coming in, and poor Hulk hasn't been able to play tonight.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that if you do play Hulk, you know it's coming. And truthfully, I think it's kind of misplaced because, you know,
do you think they're
Hulk
really nerfing Strange and Iron, or they're actually banning Strange and Iron Man at the same time? Exactly.
It's a band-aid. It's a band-aid solution to a bigger problem, in my opinion, because Hulk himself is a very manageable character. It's the team-ups that a lot of people are worried about. And truth be told, if you were really worried about it, you would ban Strange or Iron Man. But nobody wants to talk about that, and everybody's, you know, afraid to really take the plunge there on that front.
Meanwhile, on Planet Namek, Bustman was sitting there the entire time going, oh, look at these guys banning Hulk. Meanwhile going, I am Groot the whole time.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And Groot is definitely a tank. Groot is a character that can very easily control the pace of a match, especially if they are very creative with their wall placement. It's one of those things that is easier said than done, because if you have a team that is very aware of those walls and is willing to actually take the time out to bring them down, you know, you have to be very on point and you have to be very judicious about where you place them. But again, if it comes down to those moments where those utilities are left up a little, just a little bit, definitely pay off in the long run.
Whoa. Bustman and this team just did something in the last 5 seconds that just blew my mind. They switched their entire team composition around to the symbiotic duo of Spider-Man and Venom. Bustman didn't... I'm going to say a double negative, and it's going to be a positive. He didn't not play a tank during the last tournament.
Yeah, right? Now, again, we talked about this earlier. The symbiotic team-up with Venom and Spider-Man does give Spider-Man a little bit of defensive properties as well.
Wait a minute, Jackal. Look at this. Look at this team comp. Pull up the tab real quick. Look at this. What they showed with their picks and bans, they got rid of Hulk, they saved Groot, and then they got rid of a tank killer, and they showed their cards of we're gonna play tank heavy, and then they went all dive. Look at this, Spider-Man. We got Black Panther, we got Venom, and we got Psylocke. They're gonna be going for healers, I think. They're going to be going for damage.
Oh, for sure. But it's going to be a bit tough here with the Loki pick on the defensive side of things, for sure, because Loki is one of those characters that can definitely just, like I said earlier, just kind of mulligan, you know, your push with those clones. And then again, it's all about choices when it comes to those utilities. Are you going to fight him or are you going to fight the clone? And in some cases, you're going to have to fight both. But already we're getting things started here. We have Loki with the Mantis and the Adam Warlock. So Mantis is going to get access to that instant revive, which is a huge difference here because, like you said before, they're going straight dive. They're going all damage. They're definitely looking to punch somebody in the face as Penny hits Peter with the mine.
Penny's just been picking him off from the back. One shot at a time, standing her ground, holding the point. Says it will come to me, netting up that edge and right underneath. And I gotta tell you, they've been walking into it, hook, line, and sinker, and melts another one. Oh my goodness. Boy, how's that name? Poyo Sukio? Susio. That stands for dirty chicken, really?
And then this Spider-Verse next reigns supreme.
Lines in place.
Already, you can see here the dive is already dying.
Turtwig unable to get anything going right now. Oh. You know, this has been one of the new metas I've seen being talked about online, which is triple healer meta right now. And I mean, last Kolosseum, we saw 4 tanks and 2 healers win a game. Just saying.
Yeah. I believe you. I believe you.
say, man, if I had 4 tanks running at me in this game, I'd be petrified. But here, Loki, Warlock, I mean, and Mantis, both are very efficient, and also doing some damage, buffing the team enough, and I mean, they have such unique play to their toolkits that play to perfection can be problematic. We got a lot of ults being popped right here. Toxin not getting anyone with the ultimate of Psylocke right now, and you see Penny just about to, oh my goodness, make this a minefield of absolute death. She's getting shredded though, down to 50 HP. It's going down.
All right, and that's a beautiful counter there from Eli. Eli using the Magneto ult there to just basically suck up the Star-Lord ult there.
We see a big ult coming from Bustman with that Groot, but dude, that Loki clone just saved his entire team in that green circle field. Absolute massive defensive play. Ooh.
That mulligan button right there. And you see Show Off definitely doing just that. Trying to get the party started, you know, trying to get some offense going that they've been playing back the majority of the time here. Managed to get a pick in the process.
We're talking about Show Off, and he is currently fragging out at 11-1 right now. This man, this demon, every game that we've seen him touch, he's just so proficient in. And has a similar playstyle in every game too, where he's going to play like the damage dealer, the aggressor, and someone with some high mobility. That's exactly what Star-Lord fits. High damage, high mobility, and oh no!
Oh my God!
Absolutely ate it right there, and had the balls to just do it again. Right in their face. Look how close he's playing to him. Oh my goodness, behind the Magneto ult too. And that spin there with Star-Lord puts out that massive damage up close, and a beautiful execution there of the dashes and resets, and a good hold of the position.
Yeah, and that was definitely a good ult there from that was definitely a good try there from Ticklers.
Including which side you're on.
I'm gonna have to find a way to get over that name. Yeah, I'm
the turts.
I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get over that name. But yeah, like the Turtwig Ticklers.
They're gonna have to tickle a little bit harder, Jackal, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah. You're gonna have to do a little bit more than just a little brush up on the feet there. They're looking to make things shake. But great defense there from Orange. You know, they definitely was able to keep it to where they didn't get any kind of real progress. So all they really have to do is just win one solid team fight on the point, and they got it. But this is what I mentioned before. These respawns are unforgiving on these kinds of maps, and Clintar is no different. You saw just how long it took them to get that, and the moment they lost anyone, just how detrimental it was. That's why you saw the Loki, the Mantis, you know, doing such a great job of making sure to keep
show that on the stream. That looks awesome. What is that? Is that a Titan? Is that a Celestial? Oh, that's sick. Our cameraman just caught this.
You're referring to the Codex, the Celestial Codex in the back?
That's
The
sick.
battle starts in 5.
The like.
4, 3,
that's cool. That's
2,
cool. That's beautiful.
1.
All right, let's get back into it here.
Seriously, these maps are insanely detailed. This is so you know how there's games, right, that are made for like a particular kind of fan. I think this game was made for the Marvel Comics fans, because there's a lot more comic book references than like MCU references, and I absolutely love it.
Koyo getting us started quickly here at the teleport to the top ledge, and now they're in the position that their opponent found themselves last time, and they were unable to even get anything going off this top ledge, any kind of push going here early on, and almost eating it was Case of a Stroke there, but the dash saving him by like 1 HP, and the pressure is still on. Some great holds as well as we see some Loki play being countered here. As
you can already see those two early picks on the defensive side as well. So it's definitely making things a lot more doable for Team Orange here. But already,
doing a lot of damage down, but man, this healing is insane. Eli stepping up. Black 3-2. I mean, they actually matched it with a triple healer defensive spread here. It appears to be the switch from the Turtwigs, and I got a confirmation that Turtwig is a Pokemon, which doesn't make it any better, if being honest with you.
Again, we're gonna have to try to find a way through. But he speaking of which, we have Hello Larry with the Cloak and Dagger ult. Loki going ahead and taking advantage of the double ult situation here, using their ult against them. And then Eli, there's so much going on the spot here. Brute ult just to try to lock somebody in place.
Oh, the walls are putting in some work right now too. Absolute madness. And look at all the stuns going on right now through the ults. Those Loki clones. I mean, it's so hard for these wipes to happen, man. So many ults are getting absorbed by that mischievous bastard.
Yeah, for sure. And that is the power of Loki, right? In addition to being able to just keep you alive, that immortality aspect, right? Being able to take advantage of that. Also being able to take advantage of anyone's ult on the screen is definitely a game changer. And of course, in a game where ults are so important, him having access to he can even influence the kind of characters that the other players pick on the team, right? Because it's like, you know what? I'll just give you this. I'll just give you this to have, and then at that point, you already see it.
1, 2, 0.
That was a nasty show off there at the end between K7 Show Off and Complex. They were having a 1v1 duel around that entire field, but holding their ground.
Yeah, and I told you,
for the victory.
Definitely going to be a lot of sparks flying here. Clash of the heavyweights here as K7 Show Off taking the first MVP, taking it down, getting the job done. We talk about this, the glue that holds the team together. 13,000.
Misocrats and their team, their first save, if I remember correctly, was the Loki, and we see why.
Yes, and not to mention the Loki as well. 13k heals. 13 and 13. The new 30 for 30.
That damage coming from Show Off. Something else, eclipsing everyone else by near 3,000 damage. Closest behind, Toxin. Which I'm glad they're popping off because these were the two players that I had my eyes on the most when this match started. And they performed. Bustman's Groot getting shut down early on, but those walls really started to become a play later in that match. Just, I don't know, become too much of a factor. GG's in that first one. It's currently 1-0 in this first to 2.
Yeah, for sure. And again, I just want to point out the Misocrats Loki pick doing so much all throughout the match, all throughout the round, just making it easy for the other healers, right? They're just really just having to fill in the gaps at that point. But another thing that I wanted to point out is the dynamic that Magneto has when it comes to those kinds of projectile based characters that try to get their own team rights, right? So you have Psylocke out there that is able to take advantage and create her own opportunities. But there was an opposing Star-Lord at the beginning there. Complex was running the Star-Lord at first, but all it took was one interaction where, again, the moment you heard the Star-Lord, Magneto just flies up in the air and just sucks all that up and just takes it, just completely nullifies the matter in seconds, which really pretty much just cancels out there with that kind of counter. And that's a powerful interaction. So you see there's immediately a switch, because that's something that you can't really feed too much into. And we talked about this time and time again. This isn't a one-trick style game. This is definitely a game of variety, of versatility. You have to know at least 3 characters to get anywhere in this game.
Indeed, and just dealing with that weird chat glitch for a second time in a row where I'm going to try to, again, stay in here and then... Gotcha. Since all the players are here, we're just going to run it. Yeah. It's costing me chat, but I can stay in here and everyone's ready. So getting everyone back in here now. You guys, nice. And we should be able to just run it. And we're going to domination here for the second game between Rez Orange going up against Turtwig Ticklers. I think that's isn't that the water Pokemon that's a turtle? Or no, the Earth?
It is correct.
That's a turtle?
It is a turtle.
Thank you. Thank you, Jarvis.
It's grass, though.
Oh, grass. My bad. My bad, Jarvis.
All right. I'll let the mistake happen this time.
Got lucky. I was about to get smoked. The AI's about to take over, Jackal. You need to be careful here.
Listen,
right.
I told you I wanted no parts. Okay.
Paging Ultron. Paging Ultron.
Okay, whoa. Don't be paging your homie Ultron, okay? He ain't here yet.
But I can't wait. I can't wait.
Oh, same. I can't wait either.
Oh, yeah. Listen.
Oh, yeah.
Give me more. Yes, more villains.
And I gotta tell you,
Professor
if they got James Spader to voice him, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Listen, if I get to pop a wheelie on somebody while levitating them and then just looping that situation over and over, you know, I would be happy. I would die happy, man.
Just like Loki, isn't he gonna be like summoning clones? Or drones, I should say. Doing his work for him. Adam Warlock.
Yeah.
Getting the ban initially.
And you know, and sometimes these bans are more so player bans than character bans. If you know that a player on the opposing team is, you know, this is who they like, this is who they rock with, this is their bread and butter, just, you know, flat out trying to neuter them in a case, nerf them, if you will, to try to take advantage of that.
We see a save of a Hulk, so we might see Hulk for the first time. And is that going to feed into one of the 2 DPS?
There it is! There it is. Now you're thinking in 2025. That's what you do. You don't worry about him. You worry about the other. And that is exactly what they did there, nerfing Iron Man, which is so smart.
And he's still going to play. Wait, is this the Street Fighter 6 player, Brutus, that only plays grapplers?
Yes.
I think it is.
Yes, that is them.
Oh my goodness. Yo, I like that guy. Zangief.
And now Hulk. We got hands,
makes
shoulders,
perfect sense.
knees and toes. And I can't wait to see Bruce's Hulk as a Hulk main.
It's going to be a Hulk off. Eli.
Yes.
Bringing the banner too.
Yes, it's a Hulk main. I can't wait to see. I need to see some people get kidnapped. All right, we got Doctor Strange on both sides of the team. This is a no-fly zone. Anytime Hulk is on the screen, there should be no flying characters allowed. He snatches them out of the sky. It's one of my favorite things to do.
Have you ever seen 2 Hulks sleep at each other?
Yes, it's great.
It is one of the funniest things I've ever had happen to me.
It can happen with Thor too.
Can it really with his charges? Oh, that's great.
Yes. Yeah, and Bucky. Anybody that has one of those charge moves, Hulk just, it's kind of.
You look so stupid for like 2 seconds. It's such a long, like, knockdown state. Here we go. Hulk going in. Love that skin too. Oh my goodness.
Yes,
Planet Hulk.
Yes, Planet Hulk.
Any Planet Hulk fans out there? Oh my.
Oh, 1000%. That is easily one of my favorite versions of Hulk. World Breaker Hulk.
100% agreed. I think you're gonna find a lot of agreement here with that one. Taking the high ground here on the objective. And we saw it! Yes!
There it is!
It happened.
Didn't have to wait long.
And a true leap of faith right there to get us started. The shields are up. Lots of absorption there, but Blackery going down, the team captain. And there you see down to baby banner is Eli, but staying alive. With such a tough thing to come back from here. You lost your healer early on. Now they got the objective. A great start here for Rez. And they had a last-second fill-in, too, in the team captain role, and it was Savannah taking that position here last second for the team. Stepping up right now. It's 5-0 with the Black Panther here. Hold on a second. And 0 kills. 0.
Yeah,
For 4-hour team that got second place last time. This is an utter decimation.
Listen, it's just one of those things that you gotta.
They might need to start finding some of those hidden Infinity Stones. They're like Easter eggs around the map, right? Just kidding. That's not a thing. And that's, oh my goodness, Brutus! Mowing down the lawn that ended up being, unfortunately, Team Turtwig Ticklers right now.
Ooh. Yep.
Pushed him in, put him to sleep. Nah, that's messed up, man. Pushed him into the sleep. They're playing with their food right now, Jackal. They're being jackals themselves. Just a pack of hyenas right now versus a pack of gazelles. That's what I'm seeing. And beautiful snipes of those squids right now from Uriel in the back right now. That Mantis is mowing down and assisting so well the damage buffs followed in Savannah right there. And they are just putting in work. They're diving in with the damage buffs and getting the picks.
Get him. Get him. There you go. Doesn't let the Strange escape. Hulk a direct counter to Strange because he can just straight melee right through that shield. His primary is a melee attack, so Strange cannot do anything but run or fight. And usually the latter is the least likely option in that case.
Guys holding that down. And wow, so smart to wait to wait more behind. Oh my god, it was the Hulk play from Brutus who actually chased them through their own portal onto the field, forcing the ult from Mantis, but getting absolutely busted by Buzzman with that Strange. I didn't know how to word that any better.
By the eye of
So many ults and no deaths, 2 eyes. Hulk and Hyper Ultimate. This is World Breaker Hulk if I've ever seen it.
Oh yeah, the monster has been released.
Oh,
That's Brutus going in right now.
He just goes, you know what? That was so good because it put him in the stun state for the team to come get the kill, and that is how you retake control of a match right there. They are one singular round and hold away from taking this whole match. Dude, they are looking like a unit.
For sure, and you know it's all about those changes, right? Because you can see there, it's a difference in how they're approaching the Hulk matchup, right? Because you see they have one on the other squad here, but there's just so much that's being done right on Team Orange's side that
Man,
Eli
I gotta
just
tell you
hasn't
what's
been able to
been
really get started.
You know, I hate to say it, but if we pull up the scorecard right here, one stat to look at is the fact that Mesocrats has more healing than the other team combined.
Yeah, that's actually pretty insane when you think
And
about it, right?
what that's allowed is Uriel in the back here with the Mantis, who's been popping off aggressively, has just been feeding everyone damage buffs, has just been feeding the geese back there while they're out there flying, you know, north for the winter. And this team's got a couple Canadians on it. Let's go, eh?
Every spell cast has its price.
That's a beautiful skin.
My debt is deep.
And, you know, that's what it's all about. You know, having a really strong healer on your team makes such a huge difference, right? It allows for these crazy and insane plays we've been seeing, right? You can see already Uriel keeping Bruce alive on the dive there and already peeling. And you saw it right there. Eli wasn't even there for 5 seconds before getting bursted. And it's just one of those situations that you see here with a very strong backline that is ready and willing to take these situations just in their favor. But already Case of a show off, getting the ult here, helping close out that point. And that is definitely a strong, like you said, a strong unit and team effort, as you can see there.
That was absolutely
Eli
textbook right there. Yeah,
Eli was just getting bursted. He's fine.
Ult in the sky from Starlord right there is signaling the team to just push in low while you know that damage is just going to be spraying and praying from the top. Really good stuff. They've got control once more, and now they're just minutes and moments away from taking this entire match right now, as there's no deaths to Poyo's name, only one death to a few others. And can these boys get some kills right now?
Us against the world.
Blackery, Toxin, and these Turtwigs need to get something going here. They got Brutus down. No banner to worry about. No sponge to absorb damage in the middle of the field. Complex close to going down right there. Beautiful heals.
They were able to take advantage and cap that point there, but for how long? It's looking like they're going to possibly finally get some control in this situation here. This is definitely a do or die situation for the Ticklers for sure, because again, like, this is the first of 2 single elimination styles. They'll winning that first game there means everything, and already being up around. Ticklers is definitely going to have to get some feelers out if they're looking to turn things around. I just can't get over that name. I am so stuck on it. Every time I say it, my mind just goes blank.
You second guess saying it every
yeah,
time.
Whatever sentence I had formed at that moment is just gone. Committed to the history.
That was so disrespectful. Did you see that? Oh no! And now he's styling on the body. K7 was just meleeing poor Eli in a banner state. That was unfortunate, and looks like they're not even going to come out of spawn here. It looks like this might be it. Oh no, never mind. They're portaling. Oh, that looks so cool. Jump to the portal mid-transformation, and they've got the point here, forcing the turnaround. Can they hold? Did a lot of damage on Banner, but it forces Mega Banner. Or sorry, Mega Hold.
We are undefeatable!
Alright, now Complex is ready with the Bucky ult, but they're trying to see if they can get some picks first, and they do. So here we go again. Complex trying to get something going, but gets wiped out as the Cloak and Dagger ult fills the point.
No Bust Man going down as well. One healer, it's just a Hulk and a Luna right now on point. Can Toxin and Eli stay alive long enough then to come back? Down to Banner he goes, and this is looking rough. A great freeze, 160 health. Oh no, they're playing with him in the middle of the field right there. Every time he's got the Banner, poor Eli.
Yeah, and it was looking like they had a shot there, but again, you know, Complex had a chance with the Kraken impact, but they were, again, this backline is always watching. They were immediately peeling and immediately taking advantage of collapsing on those threats the moment they presented themselves. And that was the key difference here in these teams was just the sheer speed at which they would act. You know, a K7 hitting MVP once again, having the most kills and damage in the game, 12.5k healing. Mesocrats, 21,000 total heals for the game.
I'm gonna split the MVP on this one because Mesocrats in both games with two different characters absolutely popped off from a supportive standpoint as well, because it was with the Loki in the game number 1. Really good stuff to that team. We'll have to see what they got here as things progress, because the Mantis the whole team was putting in some insane work. Can we talk about we didn't get to go in on him much, but the Black Panther pick from team captain Savannah was also very solid the entire way through.
Yes.
Only one death. They're playing so hard to get.
25-1 with Black Panther is great.
Like, woo.
I like it. I love it.
Really big stuff. Good accuracy across the board too from these guys. A solid 36 from K7. It was a great match here. We set up the next one now. We're going back to the top of the bracket as we'll take a look here, and it's another team from Rez. They're so big, decided to send a couple our way. It's going to be Rez Black going against Violence that we saw earlier.
All right, that's definitely going to be an interesting matchup for sure. Orange moving forward here to face off on the winner between Black and Violence. Honestly, chat, if you have any predictions, definitely feel free to make yourself known for sure. But I've been loving the gameplay that we've been seeing so far. Wouldn't you agree, Aqua?
Absolutely, and the changes that we've seen from some of the teams that we've already seen before from season number 0, technically, right? And coming in here into season number 1. Love that we got a little bit of storm play, and we've had some really good variety across the board, and characters I didn't even get to see in the first tournament that we held here. So thank you to the players for showing up, and we got some absolute killers show up here tonight, and some great names across competitive gaming, which is great to see. Thanks for being here, everyone. We see Brutus in the chat as well. Says he's a French Ontarian, also known as Canadian. So welcome, my friend. Thanks for being here. That was an awesome match, and good luck in the next as we get everyone in here for the next one. Let me reach out to the next set of team captain.
Yeah, for sure. But again, folks, thank you once again for coming out and checking us out here at the Kolosseum. Definitely home to some of the most dangerous individuals on the planet, with some very great matches that you have been seeing in front of you and have seen in the past. And then also remember, the Kolosseum does have a YouTube as well, so definitely make sure that you are checking that out for those of you that might be, not might be able to watch the live stream here make sure that you are following the Kolosseum. Keep in touch with that as well. But we're just going to go ahead and get things ready with the next match. Again, folks, we're just moving right on along here. A nice, short and sweet night for you all. And I hope that you all have been enjoying it. I know that I have. Again, Team Violence, the winners from the first match of the evening, taking on Team Black. Blackout hours.
As they get in here now, it's our other semifinal match. The winner of this will be facing off against a hot and heavy Res Orange up there. So we'll see if it's going to be a Res Off or if we got Team Violence coming out of nowhere, putting together a team that's consisted of all the players here in Texas. Jackal, that's right. Boogie, Enzo, Violets. I know those three are Texas boys, so good to see them represented here.
Listen, Texas is definitely a place of winners for sure. Except when it comes to, except when it comes to traditional sports. Shout out to the Cowboys. I had something dry and disgusting caught in my throat. I had to get it out. But anyway,
I'm gonna let the animation that was played right there speak absolute volumes as to how we all feel about that. Jackal, how about that?
Look, at least y'all got the Rockets. All right, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all got like 4 different sports teams, so somebody's got to win, right? Somebody.
I mean, you're right. You're right. Looks like we got both teams ready to go. Let's go. Let's begin our next semifinal match. Let me make sure we got the maps correct. We are going back to our first round of a convoy pick here, as things are going to change when we get to the grand finals here. As I think we're going to be beginning on Convergence in that one. But let me get this one set up here. Yes, convoy's ready, and let's let chaos begin. Hopefully not pure chaos. I don't want to get too crazy here.
Here we go, Yggdrasil. And I'm loving that we're getting a chance to see all of these maps, right, for sure. Yggdrasil, in my opinion, is probably one of the more tame and most, like, neutral maps, right? Again, in terms of, like, the spawns and the chokes. There's a couple of hairy spots here and there. The first point, definitely one of the hardest. And the last point, and that's a lot of the maps here. The first and the last point is usually the hardest, but except for like maps for like say maybe Midtown, where that second point, in my opinion, is the toughest one because again those changes in elevation.
I gotta say, I actually really adore this map, and I love almost every choke point in it because there's so many. It's just a massive snake. This one. Beginning with that real
and I'm actually glad you said that. That's low-key bars.
Yeah.
Because of mythology's sake.
Low-key.
Yeah. Like
it was low-key bars. Low-key.
Sire, shut down the
stream. That was
stream.
bars too. Calm down.
Okay, we're cooking a little too much. All right, we gotta say something for the actual match. All right.
Get the meat off the grill.
Oh wait, we got a Wolverine. Oh no. Uh-oh. Logan's delivery service.
Oh my god! And we got a Namor. He's looking to shish someone's kebab. That's he's throwing kebab sticks, looking to meet someone. AJ hovering over a Black Widow. Never thought we would see a Black Widow here. Do it.
Listen.
Do it for the hype.
This patch has definitely shaken things up for sure. Characters that you did not see often got a lot of love. Black Widow, another one of them. So it's definitely curious to see how that works.
Ooh, no Widow pick here. AJ going with the Groot. And always solid pick, especially on Convoy, where it's all about, those pushes forward. And when you're in a constant state of moving in these team battles, Groot can be so effective and powerful at getting the single targets out and locking someone away from their heals, isolating someone there, or just, really pairing up with other ults. To get really big wipes, and he's just a huge demon on the screen as Groot. That's why he didn't get touched at all in the last patch. I'm a Groot player, I'll say it.
I mean, Groot is definitely a demon for sure, but I feel like he's in that same, you know, I feel like all of the shield tanks here are in that very sweet spot where they are very strong, but they're not unbeatable, right? You know, you have some characters that are just constant bans, like Winter Soldier, like Hulk, like, you know, Luna and those kinds of characters, right? But again, when it comes to these shield tanks like Magneto and Groot and those characters, it just comes down to getting those utilities, right? Just constantly checking those utilities. Like you see here, Restless coming in with the Strange. You know, they're already putting damage on the shield. He's already out of shield. So that's really what it comes down to. Yo,
it's going to be
already coming in with the group wall.
And it's going to be a big knowledge check and really team check to see how you deal with those root walls as well defensively, because here you see him put out that wall and lasting quite some time, and as long as they're near that wall, if they get hit, that wall's going to whack him as well in the entire team. And right here, he's just inching them forward and forward and forward along the objective right now, which means that his heals have been so clutch. He's going to give me a pound on the back to his boys. Hanzo and Sleazy there in the back, making the floor lava, walling off the entire backside, and here's where he's putting him in a prison!
And already the delivery service is putting in work, not able to escape there. Again, Wolverine does percentage-based damage, meaning that the more health you have, the more damage he does.
And Wolverine playing so smart, as not a lot of people tend to do with the group too. Melee characters that kind of play alongside him, and if you see where he puts the wall, and if you see people near it, you just go up there and swing, and you're doing that extra damage with the group wall. It actually paired up with it really well about walking him outside of that right way out of the objective, that little narrow corridor that those group walls can wall off, and the suck in for Wolverine.
Listen, Logan has been the bane of Restless existence all night. Even in the first game, Russ was constantly getting picked up by El Blaze on that second point by the Wolverine. It's just one of those things that is kind of a damn if you do, damn if you don't situation as a tank, because you're forced to be in the front, which is where Wolverine is going to be as well.
Following along with Enzo here, playing the Penny Parker, another defensive tank archetype in the game, puts down mines, a very setup heavy character in this one, and this man was also top 8, if I remember correctly, in our Kolosseum Mortal Kombat 1 tournaments last week, which is no easy feat. First time player in that as well. And these guys are getting ready for a world tour in Mortal Kombat by playing Rivals. I gotta tell you, it's a perfect way to stay warm because there's constant action. It's a great way to keep your response time really high and the heart rate active.
Thinking about a high heart rate here, my heart rate is pumping every time I see Paul Keller getting on that screen and constantly dunking on Restless right now. I don't think there's been a single fight where Restless has been allowed to leave because, again, Paul Logan is just constantly making hits right now. And this Bush is already getting ugly because we're having the pop first, and then there's the Wolverine ult, and already following up, getting those key picks.
The absolute savagery of Wolverine on display right there. Just pick him up, put him down, and slash him away. Logan's wet dream, if I'm being honest with you.
And shout out to NetEase for paying that money and getting Steve Bloom on the mic.
Hey.
You know, giving us that iconic Logan experience.
Judge, jury,
this is that dive. That man is on the hunt back there
by the
for the Moon Knight, and he took his eye off him for a second.
And that was such a strange interaction there, getting shoved into the backline, which actually ended up working out in Restless' favor. Getting the eye up on the healers, getting those key picks, that is definitely one of those happy accidents.
He stopped them in their tracks.
I'm following with Team Captain Violets right now, who's sitting on that Moon Knight ult and rocking the ever so sexy skin with that suit, man. Moon Knight is just a swag character, man, and one of my favorites in the current Marvel universe. Let's see what he can do. Up here, he's been popping off. All match long, gets knocked down. Let's see if he gets shredded here. Sends the moon. Doesn't get anyone. Great defense. Survivability there, dude. That ult got buffed, has another couple of hits to it, and hits a little bit wider. I think 1 meter wider on the hits, and that thing could be a team wiper. Single-handedly.
Well, it's funny. They actually did buff it on this patch, too. So, you know, maybe there might be something that they might look into next season. Already we're getting things started as we are comboing ult after ult. cloak and dagger. Magneto, Invisible Woman on deck. And again, Restless is not allowed to do at all. Just constantly just getting pushed here. It's definitely one of those.
You can say it. I mean, bullied at this point.
Yeah, but you know, I want to say this is one of those things where, again, it's a catch-22 because as a strange player, you're forced to be in the front lines, but this is playing right into the setup that they have here with the Invisible Woman being able to just essentially pull you out of position, and then Logan doing it for them in case the Invisible Woman can do it themselves, and already the Invisible Woman giving so much value. Oh my God!
And then Wolverine becoming a nuclear weapon himself and getting... Did he just ult?
Yes.
The whole team is down and dead. Logan is back, baby.
Go. And again, you know, these are those kinds of things you have to be aware of, and it's really tough right now. But we're starting to see the switches, Paradox switching to Storm here. And I feel that Storm is actually really strong on defense on this map, but it's going to be tough now because you're going to have to try to build up that ult as quickly as possible. They already have a minute and a half to play with, and Restless is already getting put down to rest as the healers are trying desperately to keep him alive, but they're doing everything possible to keep them out of position.
Back-to-back eyes, a lot of stuns here, and it's going to be the ult coming from Violet. Chunking away so much damage. Down one healer, though, is Team Resident. They stay alive here, and they're going to be holding their ground. Those walls of AJ buying them ample amount of time here. We got fellow great member and Gruesome there with the Magneto. The dude's already got that skin. Get it. He's paid for luxury.
Disney needs all their money, okay? And they're gonna get it. They're gonna get it.
They're gonna get theirs. They're gonna get theirs.
And I'm gonna give it to them. I'm saying yes. Their hands were already in my wallet.
Oh yeah, they got it. They got it. Violence getting their first great counter push here. They're gonna get rooted and possibly tooted by the Groot ult. And there they go, one down. You got the Violets taking it. Enzo down as well. Killiken eating a fully charged Magneto ult from the back, and Gruesome getting a little bit of twosome damage on the front line. It looks like they're gonna walk this carriage in. It's about to be a nice day at the office right here.
Yeah, getting the taste.
Just delivering the payload. The goats are needed, man. You gotta deliver that precious Nutrisil milk.
No, they're
on point.
Just secure things here.
1.5 meters.
Double kill just to start. Comic Revival, but not going to be able to take advantage of it as the heals were not there. The moment they came back, Gruesome was already loading up there, sending the Metal Claymore their way, just blowing up the field.
And in round number 1, let's take a look at the stats right now. Looking at the healing, we see an absolutely significant difference in heals from the team. If my math is mathing, 14,000 more healing on the side of Rez there in game number 1. Just to get things started there. Damage still looking pretty good there. Enzo putting out some massive damage. Those mines were putting in work. Paradox. I mean, they're dropping hammers of Thor, but it's been the defensive plays, and I think the picks and really just the utter sheer play of Paul Kellerman that's taken over this match at 24-0 with Wolverine. He's an absolute menace right now.
The best at what they do indeed. Just constantly getting in there, getting those key picks off, just absolutely hounding the tanks there. Again,
we got 2 Namors on the screen now. Let's go. Sorry, I got hype.
No, it's fine. You know, there's just a lot that's been going down there. And Restless, again, been not allowed to do any of that because simply the threat of the Wolverine is constantly pushing them. They're going to have to try to figure something out here, as Paradox is going to go ahead and switch to the Hela to back up the Thor. So again, Restless switching to the Thor here. But no, the Paradox is going to switch to the Scarlet, looking for a little bit more variety with the team wipe. And here we go, a huge change because Wolverine's not going to be allowed to just dive in there at will because Scarlet can just easily freeze them in place and force those cooldowns and force them to eat that damage and basically pay for any time he decides to step in. You can already see the Scarlet pick paying dividends right now. Paul Kellerman immediately having to respect the dynamic of Scarlet Witch here, having access to that tracking damage, meaning that anywhere that he sees Logan, he's gonna feel it, and already she's getting those bombs put out there, and he immediately has to retreat. And already we're getting a nice strong push here around this corner, which is huge for Team Violence right now.
Yeah, looking great in this. Defensive Violence is having the roughest match of the tournament so far, but they see him getting some great damage in from the back with the Namor. Putting pressure on healers. Groot's been eating a lot of headshots on the front line and taking a lot of damage right now is AJ, and bubbling through the wall, over the wall. Keep himself alive as Violet's right there. Front line starting to go down right there as Enzo finally takes it. Oh, ate a full log to the face right there, and down like dominoes there, starting to go right here. Restless still alive though, Paradox. Oh, and a Groot wall just saving Restless for moments, but can't get around the corner in time for the heals. And this is one of those scary corners where, man, that's what corners are in this game. If you lose that line of sight for even just a second, you can miss out on a heal that's going to save you right there. And Restless making a switch from Thor to the Venom as Violet's making a switch to Spider-Man there and try to symbiote it up here on this push. See if it changes things up.
And a great counter there. Gruesome definitely doing their due diligence to save the key characters. They put a shield up for everybody else as the Scarlet ult was coming around here. And AJ returning the favor with the huge ult on Paradox, but ended up trading as a result. And again, the push continues as Restless and Enzo trying to do what they can. Restless is going through the Rolodex right now, trying to find an answer to this Wolverine. Immediately popping the ult here. You're going to have to watch that Logan trying to finish the Namor in time.
Oh, they almost got Logan out for the first time ever. He was down about 10 HP, but the heals have been clutch. He eats an eye of Agamotto, and they're all still alive. Clutch stuff there. Shish Kebab being the one to get picked. Same thing with the Invisible Woman. But, man, I was watching the Wolverine for about a minute there, just trying to understand how he can't die. Logan can't die. That's so canon, though.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
There.
Right, and Violence going with the tried and true Spider-Man here. And you're seeing a lot of those picks come out now. Those stronger picks, the main picks. And again, getting in there with the Logan, just chopping away here. Restless, doing a great job of staying mobile, but how long is it going to last? And you can see Paul Kellerman is just flourishing around that corner there. The never so menacing.
Looking for me. He has the charge ready. Here he comes. Missed the dive there, but starting to get some big damage. Your ult's available too, and needs to be careful. Your chaos coming from Wanda. Caught one, and then it's a big one. It was a healer.
There it is.
And finally, going down for the very first time right now, Jackal was Paul Kellerman. It took Venom chasing him to spawn in order for him to finally go down.
It took not only chasing the spawn, but it took a whole 10 minutes. Yeah, that's a solid at least 10 minutes, right? Because you had the 3 points and with the overtime, and we've already had 3 minutes. We already had 3-4 minutes pass here. It took a 10 whole minutes just to get one kill on this Wolverine. That is insane stat line to think about.
Guys, we haven't done it yet. Let's just do some listen-ins as this will close it out. Let's actually go into Team Res right now. Gruesome, Zanzoon, Splash, AJ, and let's listen in on that.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Come on. I grabbed Venom. He's in the carpet.
Spider-Man's one to get, guys, we cannot let him get out at one.
I missed my pull. That's my bad. I missed the pull. Alright, I have invis though. We have invis.
Portal. They're looking for Strange ult. Back up.
Everyone back up. I have invis. I have invis for
I mean, Cloak is F.
To the right.
You left the door open.
I can't. I got it.
How did she get me? I was looking for
still get cooked in it.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do. I was out of cooldown.
Okay, I come back with ult. Strange has no portal to stop us. We can retouch with my ult.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
He's got ult first. He got ult first.
Yeah, I got all.
I got. Oh. I got Venom.
He's got no cooldowns.
Spider-Man, half. Right there.
Ulting. Spider-Man,
got hit.
remove your wall.
Spider-Man on me, Spider-Man on me.
I grabbed Strange. I grabbed Strange.
Venom on me. Venom on me.
They're all
I have
slow.
no cooldown. They're all low. Targus.
Next
Yo,
person I'm gonna grab is
Cloak and Dagger, Cloak and
oh,
Dagger.
I'm dead.
Fuck, Cloak is in the back. She's one.
Venom on me.
Venom. No passive.
Spidey in the back.
Have my
Spidey in
ult.
the back.
Venom.
Clear the way.
Heal. No more backline.
That's their carpet. Their carpet.
No more backline.
That's their carpet.
That's their carpet. That's their carpet. Invis on point. Invis on point.
Scarlet back.
Play point.
Oh, that's my carpet and that's Invis.
Scarlet and backline. Scarlet and backline.
That's our carpet.
Nice.
Venom in the back. Venom in the back. Venom in the back.
I got it. Oh, I did
Oh,
it.
I got
Wait.
it.
I grabbed the wrong turn.
We can't see you guys.
Huge crew.
Nice.
Huge crew. Venom no cooldowns. Venom no cooldowns.
Strength. Scarlet on left. Scarlet on left.
Venom on me.
Hurt.
Venom
One
no
shot.
cooldowns. Venom in the back. No cooldowns.
Oh shit, Spider-Man almost killed me.
Venom dead. Watch the Scarlet ult. Watch Scarlet.
Dead.
Nice.
Good shit.
Spider-Man right there. In the air. Half.
Strange,
On top of
Strange,
the wall.
Strange,
One touch.
One shot.
Venom.
Spider-Man still alive.
Spider-Man right there. One touch.
Spider-Man.
I'm coming back.
Dead.
Nice. Good shit. Yo, play shield.
We got one hold.
Play shield. I got 60 on
I
that.
have my ult back.
push up?
I
I
have
have
my ult
90. I
back.
have 90. I have res.
Do we want to push up?
Yeah, take space.
I don't
Take space.
Down to 30 seconds. Get that vehicle moving again.
Alright, set 80 on Invis.
Venom.
I pushed him back into. He's in vortex.
Oh, no.
We double ulted.
Drop carpet. Drop carpet.
That's my carpet. That's her carpet.
Fight a card.
Can I add a warlock?
You got shield. You got shield.
Okay, I'll play shield. Let me heal you, Susie.
Invis on point.
Carry warlock. I'm resing.
Support's dead. Both of they have no support.
Venom hurt. Venom's hurt.
Pull them back in.
Strange on point.
I got it.
Nice.
Hello.
Catch.
Hiya, mama.
Get the Spidey.
Nice.
Y'all wanna ban Loki on me? Nah. Get out of my game.
I fucking oofed like 3 ultimates.
Hey, find a sub. I need to go real quick.
Oh, okay.
Where's Ermax? We got Ermax.
Yeah, I need to go real quick. Sheesh. Hope everything cool, Brody.
Epic victory.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, Paul Kellerman with that Wolverine. I mean, that team, 2 deaths to his name, 36 kills, was 1 swipe from being 30,000 damage. Yeah, just a great display. And I mean, also the Paradox Medic, who had a great first game in this tournament, popping out for 34,000 damage right there, but 53k healing. I mean, just huge numbers from both those carpets at the end were absolutely massive. That was a really, really good one.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. And Gruesome, you like that? Gruesome, you like that? Hold on. I gotta talk to the HD,
hold up.
HD
With Magneto?
boys. Yeah, I gotta talk to the HD boys. Hold on. Gruesome? Okay, I see you. Coming in with the Magneto. All right, that was a very strong showing for Black for sure.
And from what we heard there at the end, right before we jumped out of the call, it sounds like they're gonna have to do a substitute for AJ. Sounds like AJ had to go.
Yeah, for sure. But they already had that situated. You know, they already had somebody to back them up, so should be no issues there. But listen, I've been loving what I've been seeing tonight, and for what it's worth, now why these characters get banned. The game where Bucky's not banned, or the game where Hulk's not banned, they're popping off. The game where Wolverine's not banned, Wolverine's popping off. The game where Storm's not banned, Storm's not popping off. And it's just one of those things, you know, and that's what I love so much about this game. Anybody can get it, right? So, you know, obviously, you know, you try to take care of the problem character, so to speak, but it's just, again, it just comes down to composition and awareness at that point. And you can see there already that these teams were prepared and ready to go. They ran 1 DPS, Aqua. 1. That's it. 1 little hairball, just nonstop wrecking shop, just breaking down the whole line.
Dude, a literal shredder. As I look for the ready from the captains, the substitute has already happened. Everyone's communication and their everything, getting in the rooms, being in the calls for us to do listens in, they've been incredible tonight. So good job to the captains, to all the players. Thanks for showing up here, guys. Thanks for playing some rivals with us. We're definitely enjoying. And really why the team here at Kolosseum does these is not for you guys at all. It's actually so we can steal everything that you do and go into ranked and use it ourselves. So much appreciated on the tech. And Jackal, I feel terrible because we haven't talked about it yet. I feel absolutely terrible because we haven't talked about it yet. But if you guys watching do want to create a little bit of a prize pool for these players, it's going to go to the winning team tonight. There's a matcherino pinned at the top of the chat on YouTube and Twitch right now. And if we can, go ahead and pull it up here, Rick. I don't know if we had that set up, the actual page.
That's a negative.
That's a negative. It's all good. But if you can, click that link, matcherino.com/t/KoloRivals. And if you want to contribute to a prize pool for these players, feel free to do so. I'm going to split it evenly amongst the winning team tonight. And that is, if we can, there at Matcherino. We're going to physically pull it up here in a second. We'll talk about it in the middle of the match and in between rounds, but both players and both captains have given me the ready. So I'm going to let this one rip, guys. Let's begin this game 2 between Violence and Team Res Black. And we're going to do a listen-in on Team Violence on this one after the picks and bans, because we don't want people to hear their decisions in the middle of it.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, folks, make sure that you are checking out that Matcherino. Definitely help out these hard-working players who have been, you know, definitely giving us a lot of entertainment tonight, for sure. But again, we're back to Burning T'Challa. Moving on with Domination. And, you know, I'm actually a fan of Burning T'Challa, the Burning T'Challa map set. I think it's actually one of my favorites, just in general, for Domination, Convoy, all that good stuff.
And look who got caught right out of the gate.
We're not doing that again. Yeah, we're not doing that again, right? Yeah, oh, here we go. We're right back at it.
All right.
Hulk Part 2.
So who else is up Paul Kellerman's sleeve? And who is Paul Kellerman? Whose mans is this? I'm about to find out. He's gaming tonight.
Yeah, but no Moon Knight ban either, so we're definitely going to see some more Moon Knight action for sure, which can mean a lot in this case. And already we're seeing the Doctor Strange ban. Now we're starting to dig deeper into those bag of tricks, right?
And there goes Iron Man.
See, this is what I like to see. This is what I'm saying. Don't do the Band-Aid solution. Go after the actual problem, which is the other people. Yeah, it's not that guy, it's those guys.
It's about the implication.
Exactly. Like, force the Hulk to actually be a Hulk, right? Don't just allow them to get away with the, you know, with the boost and all that. And I mean, it's not that the boost can't be dealt with for sure, but it's, again, that's the actual issue. So now you have a chance to get a dive tank going, because I feel like Hulk doesn't really get a fair shake as a result of that team, right? Everybody just bans him. But again, he's a symptom of a larger issue, which is the damage that comes from the Gamma Beam and the Gamma Maelstrom.
This is a pretty interesting change from the boys over here at Res as well. We got Gruesome going with the Hulk. Okay, like what I'm seeing. And then Shishmai Kebab, a.k.a. Zanzun, making a switch from what was Namor last game, playing the back line. Gonna looks like he's been playing some frontline action with Paul Kellerman, who's making the switch to Psylocke.
Yes.
Psylocke.
Oh wait, definitely a nightmare character as well.
Yeah, we'll see if he can be as much of a menace with the Psylocke as he was with Wolverine.
Yeah, for sure. You know, definitely being able to have more range to play with.
And Team Captain Violet's here, given who we've seen him perform best with so far as well, with the Bucky not getting the ban, and he immediately goes back to him here. Working on the Hulk and down to the ban. Both Hulks down to the Banner States. Oh! Grissom gets back.
And Violet is already doing a great job here of getting that value going with the Bucky pick. You know, immediately removing the Hulk threat and already getting things started here. But lo and behold, there is a, you know, just a little issue that they might want to check here by the name of Psylocke. Paul Kellerman has just been waiting in the wings for that opportunity to get things started. But as they're waiting for the right opportunity, Violet is creating those opportunities, immediately removing the Hulk again. We talk about tank killers, and immediately Violet is looking like that for this team. But already the Paul Kellerman situation is starting to unfold as the Psylocke pick is starting to pay dividends and take advantage of that height. But the invisibility gets snuffed out.
Yeah, you gotta love the mobility and just the decision-making of Paul Kellerman here to stay alive. You know, it's why in so many survival situations, it's been the mobility, and you see the uses of the dashes perfectly away from all the danger zones, using the invisibility. You get a dodge and applying some huge pressure to Venom, who's gonna finally go down. Restless was having an absolute field day to get started in this one. Took down 4 of his opponents as they finally get 1 kill down. It took Ermax and Paul Kellerman doing a double pump and dump in order to pull one off.
Already a definite change in pace with these changes. Getting rid of that Wolverine, you know, putting that Wolverine ban out there is looking to already get a lot of value and paying dividends right now. As Paul Kellerman is kind of, again, having a bit of a trouble to get started here. And I was mentioning this earlier, how certain character bans are not even really for the sake of the character, but for the sake of the player. We know that you can play with Wolverine. We know you have a Wolverine, but do you have anyone else? And Violet is already calling that bluff by taking out Paul Kellerman once again.
Man, and that has made what has been the biggest significant difference. Has been taking away the Wolverine has allowed their tanks to play. So Restless was getting shut down, now being the shutdowner. Enzo 3-0 as well. Violet's popping off with his boy, his king. And I think that we should do a listen in. And Violet's trying to bring this one back. Let's listen in on the team as they try to make their stand and take us the distance for the first time.
Get ready. Venom? I've heard stories about you and the chaos you caused.
Yeah, I feel like the 3 healers are working though.
Yeah, 3 healers keep going.
Restless, you can dive a little bit more just because we have 3 healers now, so you can dive in and dive back out.
This is called meta. Take notes.
Please.
2, 1.
Yeah, I mean, really, I'm not even going for the
Paradox, do you want to stay with Restless and I stay with Enzo?
I can help him a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Whoever they are.
Let's go ahead and capture the objective. Be careful over there.
Set up, Enzo, I'm with you.
I put one of them to sleep.
Come to me. Come to me. Come to me.
You're scared.
I got bubble on point.
Cap. Just cap. Don't let the Hulk on.
Oh, I'm shooting him.
I need heals.
Here you go. Here you go.
Thank you.
They're on point.
Hulk is right here.
Hold that.
Magneto on the point.
Hulk's asleep. Watch out for the Magneto. Ooh. Here you go. I'm healing you.
Okay, we're good.
Here's the heal by.
That's fine. Got them off of it. That's fine.
So you gotta
Put someone to sleep.
I got my ult. Stay on point.
Nice, thank you, Boogie.
Nice.
No, Hawkeye.
Here you go.
Stay on point. Stay on point.
He's on me.
It's on Hawkeye.
I got bubble on point. He's slamming me. Get up.
I'm killing you right now.
I got one.
It's clear.
I'm probably dead here.
Thank you.
It's fine.
I killed Hawkeye.
Reset if we have to. Be careful.
Hulk is on me.
I'm dead.
Maybe I'm out. Go.
Oh, I'm lagging. Holy shit.
We're good. Just take your time. Regroup.
If we can, Paradox, if we can work on sleeping that Hulk and getting him out of there, that would be a big knockout, honestly.
I mean, they're kind of feeding.
Go ahead and push forward. I got bubble. Well, after this orb is gone.
Hello behind. Hello
Go ahead.
right here.
Bubble is right here. Let her do her ult in there. Get out of there.
Killed her.
There's a Hulk on me. There's a Hulk on me.
I'm coming.
Oh my god.
He's asleep.
He keeps solo ulting me.
We got a cap now.
I'm here now. I'm ulting.
No, Hawkeye low.
I'm at 85%. If y'all can go ahead and go to point, I'll have a bubble there in like 5 seconds.
This guy's one invisible
Ult asleep.
Bubble is coming.
No.
Bubble coming. Bubble coming.
We got the
Bubble
point.
on point.
Melee.
Bubble.
He about to.
Ult is on point. Ult is on point.
He's on.
Good.
Nice. We can win off of this.
Nice.
He's trying the objective with mines if healers want to rotate around it.
Alright, let's hold right here.
Watch out for the Hella.
I know.
And the Hawkeye.
Watch out. Don't peek.
Yeah, I'm not peeking no more. I saw that Hawkeye. I am getting down.
They're gonna have to run in.
Be careful.
They don't have ult.
Yeah, they all have ult.
One of them's asleep.
Once this goes, okay, bubble on point.
Hawkeye low.
Here you go.
Hawkeye dead. Ella.
Point, get on the point.
Ella dead.
Nice.
I'm dead.
Thank you.
Thank you for the ult.
Venom.
I'm ulting this.
No,
Bubble on point. Get Hulk. Good.
Oh,
Let's
nice.
go.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
That's really good. Yeah, the Wolverine band.
Show y'all.
It was so good.
Show y'all how to dominate.
They're gonna ban one.
What a turnaround. After game number 1, I thought it was over, Jackal. I thought it was over.
I'm with you there. I agree. The way that Restless just came back there, netting the most kills and the most deep and the most damage blocked after getting rocked for a whole game.
After getting absolutely rocked and rolled and strolled by the Wolverine, and Paul Ketterman going from Psylocke to even Hawkeye there at the end had a wonderful start to that round. He picked off like 6 with that Hawkeye ult. It was incredible, but was shut down after that, and there the damage just couldn't be done. And I gotta tell you, it was the tanks of Team Violets there, alongside Team Captain, looking great. I can't believe how frontline he was with that Bucky too, unafraid to go in and out right there in the front with his boys.
Right?
Yeah, and it was his healers focusing him too. Ken being the most talkative on the team with the callouts too, and that's who we were giving credit to on their first victory was Ken as a support. Really good stuff.
Yeah, definitely the glue, so to speak, right? And then also, Paradox Medic starting to live up to their name there. Not playing DPS this time around, but actually switching it up with the Mantis. I mean, kind of the same thing, if you're thinking about it, right? But having 12.8k heals for the game. You know, very strong stuff there. But yeah, just a great cohesive team effort. Prospect with the huge revivals there with the Adam Warlock. Again, folks, you know, like we're seeing literally every game reasons why this character was banned on the last game. The moment they are allowed, the moment they are free, the moment they are allowed to play, they can be immediate game changers, as you can see here, right? So again, you know, a lot of variety here that we're getting to see. We have pretty much seen just about almost every character in the roster so far. I think the only characters that we haven't seen yet is Black Widow.
Yeah,
we haven't seen Black Widow, and
we've only seen her at the pick and ban stage, where even last game everyone was hovering over Black Widow.
yeah. But I mean, we've seen just about everybody else, right? I'm legitimately trying to think which characters we have not seen yet. Like, we have seen all the healers, we've seen all the tanks, we have seen just about all the DPS.
We saw one Fantastic. Yeah,
exactly. We even saw Mr. Fantastic, right? So we've seen Scarlet. You know, we've seen a lot. Again, we've been seeing a lot of variety, and that is what I love about this game.
You know who we haven't seen? Squirrel Girl.
Yes, there it is. There it is. And she got buffed too.
She did.
She is one of my winners in this current season. She has gotten a major upgrade in terms of how her ult works, how her, how much damage she outputs. You know, definitely one of those characters now that is a sleeper that shouldn't be a sleeper.
And you see the very first ban, the Wolverine. So I feel like this is really going to be heavily on Team Rez here to make the adjustments on what they're going to do against these tanks without that Wolverine do the damage. And Iron Man also getting it as well. And he's going to be looking for the answer in Moon Knight. Ermax answering with the Venom 2. And what's going to be from Restless and Enzo on the tank rolls is going to be the same. The Venom Penny.
Lord Venom is actually crazy. I have literally only seen 3, and Ermax is the 3rd one.
Damn. Open him up wide. We begin the final match. We're finally going to a game 3, baby. Team Violence turning this one around.
To the Kolosseum.
Welcome, everyone.
Most stressful place on earth.
This is 4 grand finals. Mind you, if we got 20 seconds while they set up here, let's go ahead and show them the bracket real quick. We got Eli asking in the chat. Got no link to it. We're just got a raw bracket here, baby.
I don't fight to hurt people. I fight to heal them.
And right there.
Well, when I'm done here,
We have one team already waiting in grand finals.
Trust me.
The other Rez team looking to join them.
The battle
To get
starts
Rez
in
Orange
5,
versus Rez
4,
Black.
3,
But Violence
2,
turning this one
1.
around. Can one single
You have to
character
stop them
ban
from securing the mission area.
be what separates them from being an afterthought in a finalist here? Let's find out.
Darkness. His reign ends now.
All right, here we go, getting things set up here, and I'm loving the mind placement here from Enzo. Already preparing for that incoming portal if it's there, right? But it's looking like, Team Black is going to go ahead and try to do the fashion way as they are taking that right side and immediately looking for the height here. But again, those mines covering a lot of ground. Restless trying to get something going here, but Restless definitely got to be careful because they are easily one of the priority targets for Black, for Team Black.
Itsy bitsy spiders.
You know that they have been talking about it in between rounds. We gave him a couple of minutes there. It seems to be super talkative and very communicative with their targets and figuring out who the problems are on the fly. And right now, you see him taking a lot of damage there as Restless there. Prospect going down without a healer. Could take it here, still 2 alive. The Rocket, oh my goodness, and Cloak only able to keep him alive, but for so long, and this pressure finally overwhelming as we start to get some pop-offs here from Team Rez. Ermax with the Venom of his own, getting the 4-piece. All 3, and the rest splitting.
Yeah, and Paul Kellerman starting to find their stride again with this Moon Knight.
Really
got the party started with the early pick there. Allowed them to just kind of roll that team. And again, I'm going to keep on hammering this point home. Clintar is one of the more unforgiving maps, if not the most unforgiving map in this game, because once you go down at that first point, the spawn is just so far back, and even in the other points as well, the spawns are just so far back.
For a huge eye here, gets all of them caught. Swallow Carpet is out, which means that it's not going to do any damage at the end of the day, and it looks like Restless might have just wasted one right there, but really just maybe looking for time for the team to get here. Trying to get saved on a massive res from Paradox, but still down. Number v number. It was a 5v6 all the way through, and here comes the objective around the corner.
Paul Kellerman again getting the party started, using every tool at their disposal, getting the initiation going with the team up with Cloak and Dagger, which literally turns them invisible.
Man, he didn't invite them to a party. He invited them to a red wedding. That's what I'm seeing here.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely a lot of red rum on the screen right now. A lot of damage being done here. Paul Kellerman right back to filling that role as the problem character. You saw so much value out of them with the Wolverine on the first game, and now you're starting to see a lot of that same value with the Moon Knight.
Yeah, so proficient with all the massive damage dealers in the game. There you see him so smartly staying just outside of that zone. Looking to put some damage inside of there as well, and then seeing any targets that go outside of it and get damage on him immediately. This is huge. Doing really well too, goes airborne. The grapple all time coming from Enzo here. Can't get any picks behind it. While the mines are down. A huge field from Prospect. Goes up and he's about to have ultimate too.
Kellerman about to have ult as well. Already we're getting a lot of help. Violence still does have Kraken impact, so they easily get that moment's notice. And already you're seeing it again.
Unbelievably clutch. It caught Paul Kellerman and Moon Knight in that two-piece to get started. Caught him the moment that he got his ultimate, and he had just started to turn his camera when he was looking at the entire team of Violence as it happened there. That was a big stop.
Yeah, for sure. You know, Bucky Barnes, the ultimate weapon there, the Winter Soldier.
Time for some fireworks.
You don't see them until it's too late.
Feeling fantastic.
This is real firepower!
Not getting that kill there. Surprising, survived, but followed in by the carpet. Everyone trying to get out of that room that was pushed back by the Magneto ult, found themselves a surprise when they came out, and they get a massive team wipe because of it.
Against the world. Because that is a very tough corner to push there. And honestly, you saw with the Violence ult, they can immediately flip the situation, especially with the close quarters battle. But already, they're back in there, and they're trying so desperately just to get that touch. But Team Black having some trouble here as Team Violence giving them all that they can handle. Paradox Medic trying to do their best here to keep everybody healed up. They're already down to Taylor. They are now down to Sue, so it's all up to Sue Storm.
A little help, please.
Maybe a little late of a triple support pick here from Prospect, but they have been having a hard time back there. It's been taking a lot of deaths, have the supports here between Medic, Prospect, and Ken. Unfortunately for Team Violence, like you're saying, the damage finally kind of found by Paul and this team and that Moon Knight, and it's just shredding them from the front while it's Ermax from the back man, and that has been a wombo combo from hell if there ever has been in this one.
Yeah, and that's honestly again how unforgiving this match can be, because it forces so many scenarios where you're essentially just you have to deal with the depth. And in this case, even though know, it's deceptively long, you can still see that there are those moments there where you're going to have to deal with basically everybody just following in your face. And you can see already as we're trying to get the party started, like, you don't open no dice. And that was good on Prospect there, you know, to just stay invisible and not really try to move there in that case. Just kind of letting Paradox kind of tire themselves out.
Indeed. Fantastic blocks there. On the shields of Gruesome too. We're back on board with Paul Kellerman looking for the picks on the back here. He's got the ult ready. And is he going to send the hands? Send the hands. Lined up here, and look at how much damage just the emote of sword there.
God,
in the back of the Onks.
It's going up and up and up.
As he's already hitting 20,000 damage done. Just mowing through the lines of Team Violence right now, but I tell you, no kills done. It's been some great heals from the triple. Medic, 2 team, 1 DPS, and he gets 1.
There it is again. Paul Kellerman from downtown. Just constantly putting in. Currently sitting at 23,000 damage and climbing. Putting in all the work they need and getting the value.
And in overtime, they're going to get one final push in here, and every single meter is going to matter as defensively in this final game. They just have to stop them from getting as far as they do, and it could be over. Overtime still on the clock right here. Still following along with the shredder, Paul Kellerman. Trying to bring down the big boys right now, and oh my goodness, the Onk gets 1. Ken has caught a couple of strays from that Onk that have been crucial here late. As we're watching Hulk absolutely pop off. Gruesome pushing Spawn now, taking the top of Pride Rock. This is a fantastic overtime push to get one of the smoothest ones of the whole match. Only meters to go now.
Oh my god! And the huge sleep there from Paradox, immediately canceling the ult. But Paul Kellerman is not deterred, not one bit. Gets it off anyway. And I have just been locked in watching this Aquaman as Paul Kellerman is putting the team on his back. And then you can tell already that he is a priority target as Paradox sleeps him twice in 2 minutes.
Standing his ground, not fearing death whatsoever, is Paul here. Just standing on the objective and making it rain damage. A smooth follow along here, but this has been the single difference maker of the entire match. Feels like the victory or the loss has been in his hands if he's been able to pop off or not.
And another ult! Oh my god! Is it enough?
So fast.
Is it enough? Aquaman, I don't know how this is gonna go.
Big boys are still alive. It's a Bucky ult.
Oh, the Monster Hulk! It's the World Breaker.
Clapped him. That's another. Get the bird.
Get him. Get him. Get him.
That's the World Breaker. That was an excellent pop off from Gruesome there at the end. Taking them the final distance, and now they will have to match it if they want to stay alive and possibly go to overtime.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I tell you what, Jackal, I really need to use the restroom, so I think that we should do a listen-in on Team Res once more, because they got some really good comms going on between Gruesome, and let's listen in on Paul. Does he even say anything, or is he just a silent assassin back there picking everyone off? What do you think?
Honestly, I think he is silent.
Silent as the grave.
The amount of concentration and focus that's required to put that out there, you know, I tend to make fun of Moon Knight players because it's kind of like auto aim, right? But the placement of the Onks And again, that's just the sheer value that has been
30
generated
seconds
from
before you
Fallen
attack.
Element.
Get
Having
ready.
what 4 ults in 5 minutes?
Dude,
Insanity.
It is insane. And when placed right, again, could be an absolute team wiper. So let's go and jump in on team 3 here and listen in on the Res Boys for a bit.
I'm counting on you, friends. The battle starts in 5, 4.
Alright, yeah. We need total control of them going left side here.
All you need to do is capture the mission area.
They coming look like
They're
going right. They're going right. I'm watching them. They're going right.
Okay, so they got Moon Knight. They got Moon Knight.
Alright, so be careful of where you're positioned because of Moon Knight.
Portal, they portal.
Right here.
Right here.
They're all taking damage, Push the Venom back down.
They can't enter the stroke. They can't enter the stroke.
It's gone now.
I'm away.
Need help down here?
Moon Knight's by himself in the front right here. He's low.
I have to drop. Venom, the sword's not even drop. Venom is half.
Play room.
Gruesome. Kara gruesome. Nice.
I'm sweet. Mantis. He's dead.
Nice.
Yep, they're down healers.
There's one, there's one.
They're down both healers.
Strange. Right.
Could have staggered.
Alright, reclaim high ground.
Pick up your toys, Moon Knight.
Play shield.
I'm 55%.
They look like they're coming straight down the middle.
Hey, replay high ground. 72 on ult, 72.
Yeah, they're coming down the middle.
Gruesome, play shield.
Yeah.
They have a Moon Knight now.
Oh, that.
Two dead.
Nice.
Venom in the back.
Play shield.
He's shredded.
Oh, hey guys, fun fact. Vortex stops Venom swing. It immediately kicked him out of the swing.
Alright, Invisible Woman first, Cloak second, then me third.
Yep. Alright, we're sitting on invis. They're not gonna have strange portal until last point. Watch for onks. Everyone
I got ult. I have ult.
Moon Knight's Onk, I presume.
I'm saving that.
Damage,
I'm saving that for strange ult.
Pursuit's half.
Venom
in the
back.
Strange hurt.
Push them back. Venom's down below.
Alright, let's use the support out. Let's use one.
Two on point. Invis on point. Alright, they pop theirs. Alright, pop cold.
Pop. Yep.
Alright, they have no portals.
That's our
This moment.
Choosing dead.
Strange.
Close.
Hold the cloak back in. Huge!
Strange.
Couple shots.
Oh, Venom on point.
There's one. No cooldowns. He's left side.
Pull him back.
And we have Mantis ult.
Dude, the ult macro.
There you go.
Sorry, Venom
Actually being
again.
for resources. Oh, what the? I switched my
Jarvis.
Oh, they got Storm.
Alright, listen. They're gonna hunt out. They're probably gonna portal and TP for strange ult. Okay. I'm gonna try and net them, but I'm gonna try my best to save net for it. Okay.
Play shield.
They got a storm.
Storm crippled.
I'm backing up.
Time for some fireworks.
Strange right there. Half. Low. Oh, in the air.
Venom. Right side.
Storm is crippled.
Venom. Diving.
Support seal each other.
Venom.
Flying. Venom.
Nice.
Watch the.
We down to
Down.
He got
Take
it. We down to support.
DPS.
Storm is crippled.
Kara Invisible Woman.
Venom on point. Our Venom on point.
Karen Viz.
I'm dead.
Karen.
Yo, Winter, soldier. Hold him.
He's stunned.
Okay, we gotta give up. Back up.
We can ult it.
No, it's fine. We lost. We just back up. They got the point.
I'm trying. They on my hand.
You're good. I got you. Play shield. Storm.
Hey, elbow. I need help. Need healing.
I'm trying.
Okay, get back.
Play the shield.
We can hold him right here.
Mantis is on her way back.
Oh, the storm was low.
Venom, 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 Venom.
Mantis is back. Mantis is back.
I'm on Venom. I'm on
Carpet
Venom.
show. Target Venom. Target. He can die.
Good shit.
Carpet, 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 carpet.
Carpet. Yeah.
Carpet.
Take a walk fine.
Target
Soldier.
Bucky, Bucky, Bucky.
Their cloak is dagged. Their cloak is dagged.
Healing.
You're good. We're sitting on invis. We're sitting on invisible.
Backing up, backing up.
Yeah, Invis first, then Mantis. Invis first, then Mantis.
Yep.
Do we want to back up? Do we want to play elbow?
Just
We just play this elbow. Just hold this elbow.
Hold the angle.
We'll let them retake. We'll just have to let them retake.
Get that vehicle moving again. Anyone willing to help?
Backing up, backing up.
Okay, get us in a note. Get us in a note.
Target the storm. Target the storm.
Storm.
Venom. No shield.
Storm is one. Look at storm. Huge fucking ult. Let's go. Your dick is huge, bro.
Where is it? Yo.
I think.
Alright, I got my ultimate.
Cloak dead. Alright.
Oh, that's a great stagger, actually.
Jarvis, clip that.
Good night.
We didn't realize we were on stream. Oh boy.
My bad.
Say we play elbow again. Yeah.
Yeah, just keep playing it.
Soldier.
Yeah, got him. He did.
Nice.
Hold on, storm's dead.
Nice.
Yo,
Strange.
Strange.
I'm backing up.
Alright, we got 50 on invis.
Cloak. Oh, never mind.
75.
Back up. Hold the elbow. Hold elbow.
I'm backing off. I just want to give him my body.
Yo, 80 on
Careful for
invis.
Careful for Strange.
Fucking dagger first, then Invis.
Push back.
Oh my god, that was huge.
Fucking dagger first.
Venom.
Can't use him.
Venom in the back.
Venom no cooldown.
That's my carpet. That's
Any
my
heals,
carpet.
any heals.
Carpet on point.
Heals on carpet. Heals on carpet.
Storm.
Invisible woman next.
One shot.
She about to die.
Invis on point. Double invis.
They're hurt.
I'm gonna turn ball.
Yo, storm dead.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Try to put BTA.
Yo, on me. Reset.
Oh, I could have charged
It's
all.
fine. They have so much to push.
I'm backing up.
We have another fight. We have
We can
one more
retake with
fight.
Mantis. We can retake with Mantis. Don't stagger tanks. Tanks do not stagger. Get out of there.
Come back.
Yeah, we have one more fight. I'm already.
I have my ult back again. We're about to have
already 60 on invis.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Absolute insanity. This has gone down to overtime again here. We're going to go ahead and jump out of that listening. Hope you enjoyed that. Welcome along, everyone, to what has been an intense final game here, down to a second overtime here with seconds. We're able to get through that very first objective here. So about to approach the second one here. They're a couple of meters away. A huge ult defensively on the Invisible Woman. Can he get through a prospect? Only 70 HP. Stays alive. This is huge. Jackal, this has been absolute madness from start to end.
I have been absolutely locked in, watching it so much. I am just curious to see if Violence has anything left in the tank, because they have been working so hard just to get to the second point. Again, those unforgiving respawns, they get so much off of that, but Black doing a great job of trying to turn the lights off. Oh, and that's a huge pick there on Gruesome. Paradox with the storm once again.
And for what has only felt like the third time in this entire final match, the entirety of Team Rez has fallen. I mean, if you look at the scoreboard, it's to even think they got this far is staggering, as you got 51 kills, 45, 43 to their name, and they're still in this thing.
Comes down to those key flips there, and
Yeah,
that's all it really takes.
Time to dream.
Wrestlers have been doing a great job here, creating space for them with the Venom as they get a huge pick there on the Mantis.
Well, they're going to be feeling aggressive here. As Storm Paradox there almost picks off another in the back, really low. Is Venom there, Ermax. And the whole team getting absolutely chunked right there, and Enzo gets a big push in. Violence. Fighting this from the proverbial grave, and they just might do this. They have no right to do this. I'm going to say it. They have no right to be here.
Wrestling looking for a possible sacrifice play here. Not
They did.
needed.
They actually did. Look at the scoreboard. What?
Time to switch things up.
How do you-
Series of moments. Key moments.
How do you talk to your girl after this? You know what I mean? Like, how do you...
I tried, babe.
How do you go
I really
home?
did.
50K healing from Killiken right now, and it's still going. We might be breaking some numbered records here in the Kolosseum
I'm
tonight.
telling you, the glue, man, it's there. Holding. Gorilla mode.
51,000 damage from Paul Kellerman right now.
Yes.
This
is insanity.
He dropped a fucking pyramid on him.
Yes. Oh my god! Like, this is such a good game. Like, this was actually the match of the night.
For sure.
Coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
This is getting real ugly.
Also, I did make a note in the middle of that because we asked ourselves right before that match, you know, what kind of man is Paul Kellerman on the comms? I figured out who he was when talking, and he only said one thing at a time, and it was one word, and all he said was the target that he was hitting, and that's it. That's it. So and so.
The assassin.
Until they died, and then he would go to someone else and just say who it was, so and so. Simple, effective, assassin, cerebral. The silent type. The killer's
You already know why I'm here.
The
You know
killer's
what I
always
came
are, man. I'm gonna get mine.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know about y'all, but I'm gonna do me.
But I'm gonna get mine. What's there to be had? Gruesome comes in swinging with the Hulk. Try to get some pressure started. Him and Ermax absorbing as much as they can, but they actually got Ermax down quickly.
Such a great job right now. Now I understand why there's so much beef with this person. Because look at the damage and the disruption that they have been just enforcing this entire time in this round. But will it be enough here as Paul Kellerman on the other side is doing everything that they can to just make their lives a living hell?
Here we got the duel of the Venoms going on. It's centerfold here in the Kolosseum in the middle of the ring, and they're just swinging tentacles at each other right now. Both swinging to the wall, back into the middle. Incredible. That going down.
Vector there, putting those martial arts skills to work, getting those Cali sticks together. Shout out to Cobra. Oh my gosh, Paul Kellerman, you are a madman!
Feel them!
Careful, Ty.
Paul Kellerman fighting with the strength of 3 men right now. Mark Spector, Steven Grant, and Jake Lockley all working in perfect harmony.
You saying that there's a whole eclipse happening right now with all 3 of his beings right now perfectly aligned?
Definitely something in the stars right now, Aquaman.
He's approaching 60,000 damage right now as his monks are just going to be down a few thousand more.
Oh my god! It's not over. The music is just making it so much worse. Like, it's
Surrender your strength.
So a battle, and Paul sending the hands to the back row, taking out both Ken and Prospect, and now that the heals are gone, there you go, the dominoes are falling. Paradox a hit away, surviving the melee range of Ermax is going back to the heals right now, and this is a big objective push here in overtime. And man, I gotta tell you, being in this position in just a couple of times, you only get the one chance for a push like this. And so this is actually a pretty impressive push so far. Again, already in overtime in your final moment. Drop that objective, and it's over. And then it's up to your team to get that far. Getting sucked in his Ermax, but that bubble. Venom Man trying his absolute unit of the tank.
It happened again, Aquaman. He didn't die for so long there. Like, he immediately was moving there for at least 6 to 7 minutes before finally getting put down. And that was the straw, the last and final straw. He was the camel, the horse, the jack of all trades, the Jake of all trades, constantly just pumping out value on top of value. But the moment he went down, is the moment that everything came apart. That just speaks to the level of impact that Paul has had on his team.
This is going to be a big one because the team that's fragged out the most, it's now going to be on them to hold and stand their ground. And I feel like, getting the kills are going to be essential in a moment like this because that's where you saw them really struggling there towards the end, was to actually get a wipe on that push from this team Violets. That's exactly what they're going to need here.
30 seconds before you attack.
Sorry, the other way
Get
around.
ready.
On the push there, you saw so many times them unable to just kind of
Being on a planet without a moon.
get that one wipe when needed most to stop that big push, but it all starts here and getting that first objective. Are you going to take the right route? I feel like everyone's been taking the balcony route here tonight.
Well,
the battle starts in
well, on this, on this
1.
map in particular, that's pretty much like the only play you really have, because experience will show you that going right down the middle is not really the best choice in this case, especially with the way that people can set up here. So you kind of have to.
Are you talking about the hot gates?
Yes.
Of
the
Sparta?
hot gates. Yes, exactly. You know exactly what I mean. So immediately they're opting to go right down main here, but already you can see the entire team is just playing the lane game, so to speak, and just wait. They're actually letting them come in and setting up shop and building a house in this case, so that way they can just go ahead and get tore up by all this utility that they have established. As Paul Kellerman is immediately getting them a lot of value out of those bonds. They already got some early picks here going off, but it just looks like a bunch of trades on the screen right now as Res Black currently at 50% strength right now, and Team Violence forcing to retreat. That's 30 seconds on the clock. They're going to have to do it now. Res has been looking for an opportunity here, but Paul Kellerman drops the ult, forcing them to wait it out just a little bit longer. It's going to be do or die here. Paradox and Restless at 50%. Killican at full ult here. You're going to see a carpet going down. Invisible Woman ult. Killican following up afterwards.
Back row Paul.
Killican any day now.
Watch out.
Killican gets picked off, and that's a huge misstep there for Killican. They had the ult, but they were just never given the opportunity there. They was waiting for an opportunity that never came, and that is going to be game, set, and match for Team Res Black as they hold on strong.
Unbelievable. In a final game in overtime, we tried our best to change the format so that and these matches can still go incredible distances, even here to first to 2. 4-3 in this decider, and yeah, give the man his flowers.
Yo, give him everything at this point.
They took away his Wolverine at what cost to their own lives in the end? 60.
That's insanity.
What a sentence to say.
For the moon!
You took away his shotgun and he still pulled out an RPG. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know.
Good lord. 67 kills. 64,000 damage. 64,000 healing from Killican.
76,000 damage blocked from Restless. Big ups to Restless, making a huge turnaround for their team for sure, especially with how things were going in the first game. But unfortunately, it just was not enough. A clash of the Titans, if you will, just going at it in the Kolosseum, and Res Black facing off against their, team counterparts. Res Orange in the grand finals. Whew.
I want to give a quick nod to the accuracy of Team Violence as well. If you see that real quick, look at those numbers. Excuse me, 50% accuracy.
Yeah,
for
Paradox
both.
Medics with almost 60.
Well done, guys, and GG's. That's gonna be it for their run tonight. It's a wonderful performance here on Kolosseum, and good luck in this game. Definitely took some notes from you guys there. Great play. They were 1 round away. One little push away from being in this grand finals, but both of the Res teams that showed up tonight are going to duke it out here in grand finals.
Yeah, it's just.
And if the title of a Netflix original series is in any way true, if Orange is the new black, then
Either way it goes,
I think I know who the favorite is here.
Right. Either way, Res is a Res win.
Black Jesus, who is one of the guys at Res, is probably just sitting in the back smiling right now.
Yeah, definitely doing the Kingpin thing for sure.
Saying thank you for the promotion. And I'm gonna do a new room on this one, guys, just to be. It's gonna be Kolosseum 1 on this one.
Same game. Wow.
Grand finals is set, guys. I'm getting set up for the players right now. We'll get into this one. We haven't seen Orange in a minute, but they were equally as impressive, especially from an offensive standpoint. Seeing a duel between K7 Show Off. 1 second.
Yeah, the Paul versus the Paul versus Show Off showdown definitely gonna be a sight to behold for sure.
Yeah, who's gonna outfrag who in this one? Good luck, guys. And welcome, everyone. This is the Kolosseum Marvel Rivals tournament here, our second one, and it's been an absolute blast. With these things, we've produced shooters before, the team here at the Kolosseum, and we just really enjoy doing it. We've really been enjoying Rivals ourselves. And as I said, it's also a way for us to learn and just steal what's currently working composition-wise and with certain characters, and seeing what's possible in this game that is just absolutely surface of the sun hot right now. I don't know if I can say it any better. It is just the game that so many in the world are playing at one time together.
Yo, listen. Again, all we need is literally 2 more characters to make an appearance, and we'll have a full course meal. Listen, you've been eating good tonight. It's been nothing but just desserts for everyone, for sure.
Yeah, and only missing out on what one character that we can think of so far that hasn't been picked. And Ken, thank you for signing up as well and playing. That was incredible cloak and daggering, my friend. Really, really strong supportive play from Killer Ken, everyone, and to everyone on that team. We have Paradox Medic in the chat as well. Was popping off. One of the big DPSers and fraggers. 57% accuracy. That's
Really
bullseye.
Mm-hmm. Basically, every other shot is connected. Sometimes a couple.
K7 is in. Brutus is in.
Yes.
K7, the biggest flex in the entire lobby here. Rank-wise at Grandmaster 2.
I'll be there soon.
Everyone else floating around Diamond 2 in this lobby. Diamond 1. Ooh, okay.
Then there's Kebab.
Savona, we see you.
The regular old silver.
Hey.
Oh, hi. Hey. Just don't mind me.
He didn't have time yet. He hasn't had time to grind yet, okay? He hasn't had time to grind yet, okay?
Yeah, the biggest lie of them all. I'm just a regular player here. Don't mind me.
Or he booted up his PC today, or usually plays on console because one thing that we didn't think about or look at is the fact that this is mostly console. Here from Team Orange. 5 of the 6 players are console, 3 on PlayStation, 2 on Xbox, and only Shish My Kebab, the lowest rank, on PC. Meanwhile, here for Team Res Black. Oh, sorry, no, I got it mixed up. Son of a bitch. Team Orange. My bad. Going to be Savona here and all PC. So let me see if these guys are ready. Are we ready to begin? Oh, they're already ready. Let's get set up here as in Grand Finals. The rotation of the modes and maps are going to change. We're actually going to be starting on some domination here to begin Grand Finals of the Kolosseum Rivals. And as I get this one fired up here in the oven, let's talk about the money that is at stake here, or hopefully we can get some kind of prize pool going for those guys. If you are watching and you want to throw a little bit of a prize pool together for the winning team in this, I did open up a match arena, which you can contribute to. It goes 100% to the players, and there's even free ways to contribute to that prize pool as well. If you go to that link, and you can follow a couple of social media links, and that will just add money to the prize pool for free directly, and you can hit the contribute button at the top if you want to add something directly. Try to get a free coupon code on there. I don't know if it made it in time, but if you want to see a prize pool for it, the option is there for everyone watching, and appreciate you being here. Let's get Grand Finals underway. We're beginning here in Domination. Good luck to the players between the 2 Reses. Jackal, let's get it on.
Oh, yes. We are finally here, folks. Grand Finals in the Kolosseum. And we are taking a trip down to Hell's Haven.
Pick your hero.
And
or
it's
villain.
definitely been
I'm not
hell
judging.
on earth for these players as they have been taking this very gruesome journey to get to this point. And here we go. We have K7 Show Off, Brutus, Misocrats, Savona, Paul Kellerman.
Woo!
To name a few of the stars of the show.
Ermax going like 54 and 2 in the last one with that Venom as well. Being one of the ultimate divers.
We gotta remake the lobby, no bans.
30 seconds before you attack.
Yep,
Get
sure enough.
ready.
My bad. My bad.
Get this guy out of here.
Wow.
Oh, Jarvis.
No, but
Don't do me like that.
Jarvis, fire this man.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so well.
Oh, he got infected. My bad, guys. It's on me. This is a professional broadcast. Everything is fine.
Love the soundtrack of this game. Did you know that the soundtrack is actually available? Like you can download it on YouTube and Spotify and stuff. Like it's an official like OST. Similar to how like SNK and Namco like they have like their sound team pages where they have like the actual albums of their soundtrack. Apparently they did that for this game as well. So if hearing the overtime theme for Burn It T'Challa 80 times wasn't enough for you, like it isn't enough for me, you can now go listen to it another 100 times.
I'm not gonna lie, some of the intros to some of these songs get me going, man.
I'm telling telling you.
When
listen.
when Yggdrasil loads up, I'm like, oh, boss fight time. I feel like I'm at the Battle of Greek God.
I'm telling you, and this is why I said that the Wakanda maps are some of my favorites, mainly due to the overtime theme. Like I don't know, something about it just makes me lock in. I just gotta get it, but it's bad because then I don't want it to end because I'm bopping my head while fighting for my life, and I'm just trying to figure it out. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm just here with the vibes. I'm just enjoying myself.
Oh, absolutely. And while we get this one set up, Jackal, I'm gonna jump in here to Team 2, and let's actually talk to these guys as we get set up here. Let's have a little fun as we begin this one. What do you say?
Yeah, I'm down.
Let's jump into Team 2. Yo, what's up, guys?
What up?
Yo, hello.
For coming to say hi to Eighth. Thank you for signing up with Kolosseum today. I know it's nothing crazy, but definitely appreciate it. We're having a blast here, just putting on an excellent show, and we're stealing everything that you're doing. So,
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Yeah, it's all fun.
All right, are you guys ready?
Yes, sir.
We are.
Yes.
All right, awesome. Well, good luck. This is going to be the same. It's going to be first to 2 different rotation. We're going to start on domination. My bet on the picks and bans, but it's in there now. It's in there now.
Okay, perfect.
All good,
bro.
boss.
Golden.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No problem. Let's get
Good.
it.
Good luck. My bad. I wanted it really quick just to make sure they were ready, and we are ready, everyone. Let's let this grand finals finally begin here. Good luck to the players. It's gonna be a res-off.
All right, here we go. And yes, already starting off with one of my favorites, Burning T'Challa.
You wanted it.
Intergalactic Empire of Wakanda.
You
I've
got
spoken
it.
into existence. I've been doing that all night, and you know what? I don't know what
time
to do
it
with
is?
the tower. I don't
You know what time
what
it
to
is,
do with my
Jackal?
hands.
It's time to move the Panther.
Will we get it? Will we get it? All right, here we go. Now,
All right, who's getting
Savona.
it?
Yeah,
Who's getting it?
Savona was already putting in work with Panther on this stage. So we're gonna see what happens here, but already we're seeing the Bruce Banner band.
No Hulk for Brutus.
No Big Baller Bruce. And the Wolverine band. We're already taking a look at some of the key players here. Somebody's been doing their homework, and we're gonna go ahead and protect the Star-Lord.
And they're saving Show-Off's best here, trying to take Paul's away. But we know Paul's got the Moon Knight now that can slice and dice and everything nice.
And I like what
Who are they saving?
I like what Team Black has been doing here. They are keeping their pre-picks all the same character as to basically keep the other team from being able to know what character they plan on picking. And a ban on Penny. Interesting.
And you know, now that you think about it, we haven't seen an Iron Fist tonight either.
No one's picking Iron Fist. I would like to see. Oh, that's another character we haven't seen actually. We
Yeah.
haven't seen Iron Fist. We haven't
No Iron
seen
Fist.
Widow, Iron Fist, and Swerve.
Pick
So
your hero.
three
Rip Widow.
characters
I'm not
missing.
judging.
They took away his Moon Knight and his Wolverine. That's insane. They are sniping one man and one man in particular. They're trying to take away the duel that we were talking about, and he's going to make a tectonic shift to the support role. Gonna let Shish My Kebab be the only one to frag out here as they're going with a much more supportive side of things this time out. Ermac's going to be an unkillable Venom. That's what it looks like they're going for. And we're going to get the Cosmos
Yeah, but
at
as
the
you can
top.
see here,
The Guardians of the Galaxy formed between Uriel, Savannah, and K7 show up.
Something I want to point out really quickly, too, is that we also have the Luna
30
Snow
seconds
power
before you
up
attack.
team up with
Get ready.
Namor. So Shish My Kebab is definitely going to get some extra help in that case, having access to the ice turret, the ice squid.
It's Richards.
That's going to help out a lot too.
As
So
you
again,
are
you know,
well
Paul
aware.
Kellerman finding a way to being able to help out in terms of the damage department, regardless of the role that they're playing.
Wow. Are your motivations always as transparent as I am?
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Is your Discord
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Everything's sounding good on mine.
This is the future.
That's
Or one
Discord
future,
that's
anyway.
crapping out.
Okay, we're gonna follow along with Gruesome here.
Alright,
We're gonna-
here we go, getting started. Everybody's getting into position. Again, be so impressed with the Catnip Loki pick. Definitely the game changer for the victory that Res Orange had. That Res Black had in there.
The mission area is yours to capture now.
Gruesome challenging K7 early. Does not flow to the point, putting some pressure on now. The shields and blocks of the Strange going to be important. Getting the wall behind him, and this is where you kind of don't want to play Groot's game too much, getting too close to there. Get the melee range, he'll actually go through the block of the Strange and making his way through the jungle gym set up for him. If he got stuck right there, I feel like it would have been lights out for the Strange, but he stays alive. And it's kept this nice and neutral.
Giza did a great job there of activating the immortality bonus there, helping Strange get away there. So.
Those walls being up for so long. Kind of scary because even here, they're backing up into even more of them. Finally getting some kills now. Star-Lord dumping a lot of that ult into some groove balls. Incredibly set up there.
Right on the leg.
Capture more than half of the mission area. Keep going. Chin up.
No kills yet, though. How good the play has been for Paul Kellerman and crew in this one.
Peter Quill,
It
unstoppable.
took away two of his biggest weapons. Like they declawed a Catman.
We all know they felt that, Mantis.
And now we see a massive change up in composition. Paul Kellerman now going to the Bucky.
They're going to need that extra damage here to deal with the amount of healing that Loki's able to output just by himself. Because again, you know, having access to those clones, he's having access to angles when it comes to the heals. Because anytime you shoot at a target, the clones can add it, and that counts for the heals as well.
I am here to
So he picked off left and right. Even Boyo. Deadly accurate from the back of Magneto, and every single one of them popping off right now. We are seeing just a different display right now. Oh my goodness. From Res Black, K7 show-offs, 11-0 start by that Star-Lord. And he was pressured really heavily early on by Gruesome in that Groot up close. And then he went back, got some space, and didn't let it stop ripping on the left click since 11 kills, almost 8,000 damage. Damn, what a start. He's doubled everyone else.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
A new world is forming. A shuffling of the galactic
Still only held a 1 kill, and it was Kebab, who wasn't on the Luna initially. He was on the Namor, so able to get at least something in there, but took down the Loki. They're still on this team composition that they're rocking. The Warlock, who put out some really big, quick heals. Warlock's not one of those, you know, heal over time ones. He's just got really big cooldowns that have massive heals that can heal the entire team kind of all at once. And Mantis is kind of the opposite. So, really good defense, even outside the Loki here, who surprisingly could be really offensive, too. That's ready. 2 defensive ones here. Orange Luna pops it. Bob playing super heavy to front. He actually got the kill. Are you kidding me? K7 finally going down.
Like Paul Kellerman here trying to find his stride once again. We saw this in the last game where they basically nerfed him by banning the Wolverine, and it took a couple of switches before Paul Kellerman finally started to find their groove there. But now both characters that they are aware of are completely gone off the table, so they're trying to figure things out with the Punisher. But it might be too little too late at this point, as Miso Kratz again has been paying dividends with his
And man, someone I was super impressed with the first time around, offensively, who I feel like we should follow along with for a bit, is Uriel on this Mantis. Because if you look at the scoreboard, Uriel is putting out some damage on that Mantis and bragging out too at 12-0 currently. There you see, unafraid to get up close and personal and letting it rain.
Power ups that you were mentioning beforehand, already taking advantage of this Uriel, taking advantage of the off flip boost, which basically allows you to levitate as long as you're holding the jump.
And you can see which one she does by that little secondary bar that appears in the bottom right of the screen. If it's a green bar, it means that she's healing that ally over time. And if it's a blue bar, that means they actually got a damage buff. Oh, she absolutely eating it here, but has a cocoon too. Did she pop it? Absolutely. Back in the fight. And there's the power of the Guardians of the Galaxy right there, Jackal. I mean, on complete display.
Dance off to say the universe is already working out in the favor of Team Black right now.
That's the most Guardians of the Galaxy thing imaginable. A breakdance for the fate of the universe. Put a big sleep on Warlock too. Uriel using every little bit of the toolkit. Behind Brutus' stun, they are laying it down the wall right now. I think this is game one secured. 99% overtime. Seconds remain. Jeez. One match away. These guys showed up ready to game, man. Show off, I think, got his third MVP in a row in this tournament. I'm only guessing. But I saw a lot of numbers. Can't even stop this.
There it is.
I might have to be the one to do it, man, by banning him from the lobby.
No more tournament for you. No more tournament.
Whew. All right, let's give Brutus the flowers too there. Dropping almost 14K with the Strange. Everyone doing their part, man. This has been a unit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mantis almost dropping 10K. Wait a dang second. Almost 50% accuracy across the board right here too. It's getting a little gross.
Listen.
And what the heck? What happened here? Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, there has been a $500 prize pool contribution from JVFX to this tournament. There is all of a sudden a substantial amount more to this match. Boys, we're gonna jump in and let the players know real quick, and I'm gonna start with team 2. There is now $500 at stake in this tournament, just to give you guys a heads up.
Oh, yeah, so that leads to my next question. Is this winner take all then?
Yes.
Yeah,
oh, God bless.
We're going to lock in. Don't worry.
We're locked.
Locking in Rocket. Don't worry.
So good luck,
sir.
And no extra pressure at all.
None at all.
Let's do it.
All right. I'll be back in a second to... Oh, never mind. I got something good going on my end, making sure everyone's still in the room. Yep, we're back in. Are you guys ready?
Yes, sir. Yes.
All right, cool. I got some other guys back in, and I'll be back in here for one final ready before we begin, because I'm going to go let them know as well.
Okay, perfect.
Can I restart my game?
Yeah, you have time.
Yeah, go for it. Hey, what's going on, everyone?
Hey, what's going on?
Yo.
All right, have you been listening to what it was just said on the stream by chance?
No.
Okay, so
Yeah, I heard.
someone added $500 to the prize pool now.
Ooh.
Not to add any more pressure. It is winner take all here.
Oh, now we can
Okay.
cook them? Okay, cool. We just want to give enough time for, you know.
I got you. I got you, and I respect you. I like those walls in the beginning too. I saw you were going for it. But good luck, guys. We got a couple people rejoining here. And are you guys ready?
Yeah, we're all good to go.
We're ready.
All right, cool. Good luck. Big one here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Here we go. Guys, we'll be back in about 1 second. I'm going to get sure a double ready from K7's team, and then we will let this grand final possibly finish if they can do it here for Team Res Black.
Thank you for that prize pool contribute. That is awesome. That's huge. You are a legend.
Big bucks.
All right. Waiting on Uriel to get back in here. Those Mantis shots, man, have been on point. Can't believe that she almost topped in DPS in that one. Just showcasing the power of what a healer can do and a kind of role that can be played in this. You know, where she can almost be one of those dual rollists where you can play her kind of more in a DPS style and still be a significant healer and support character. And some player more in just a straight support role where they're only doing the heal over time. They're not focusing on the damage, but man, so many things possible in this one. And guys, there's a lot at stake now. Thank you so much to Jay, turning this into a $500 prize pool for this, and to the winning team. This is going to go to every single one of them. I'll split it evenly amongst the 6. And let's do this, baby. In game 2, we are going from domination to convergence. And it's going down in Tokyo 2099. If Team Res Black can do it here, they are going to win the entirety of this tournament and the $500 now prize pool. This is awesome. Thank you guys so much for being here and enjoying some rivals with us here. Can't wait to get a couple matches in after this myself, man. After seeing this, I'm inspired.
Motivates you, right?
We get to the nitty gritty, the picks and the bans. It felt like they really did some damage by taking away the 2 biggest DPSs from Paul Kellerman. And, you know, similar to the matches that we saw prior, it was really in his hands, the fate and destiny of this team. Wolverine's gone. Does that mean Moon Knight's gone next? Or are they going to save Moon Knight? Right here. 2 seconds. We're going to find out. This is going to be a big save. Are they going to do Moon Knight? They are. They do want their biggest weapon to have something here, and I respect it. Like I said, it felt like the fate's been in his hands, so you might as well save him one of the options. That's gotten you here. It was really, really smart. And so they got rid of Warlock. They don't want the reses, and they don't want the Iron Man. This is a really, really good pick and ban for them, given what happened in the last match.
I agree.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
For you to get through what was already established, and then you get the 1 pick on Mantis, and then 2 seconds later, she's already back in the fight, healing and buffing her teammates.
I always make fun about Mantis being called a support character. Yeah.
Whoa, I saw you hover over Storm, Sylvana. Be the Luna. And they saved Luna last time, but not needed here. She gets saved naturally. And
It'll be a defense. And K7
They'll be coming in
finally
30
coming off the
seconds.
Star
Stay
Lord,
strong.
and oh man,
The worst part
never mind.
about
He's going
white
to start.
costumes,
I was gonna say
the
defensively on
bloodstains.
this stage,
Am I right?
actually really like him. He can get into some dirty spots with his vertical leap, get to the top of places, and put his squids in some really annoying high places for you to deal with coming around the corner. It can really lay the law down. But he's gonna go Star Lord here.
2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Really objective. It's a nasty map, man. I love playing on this one, but this is one of the craziest choke points that exists in the game, right here.
Oh boy! You gotta remind me.
Remember this grand finals of some rivals. In a battle of Team Rez's $500 at stake right now. If you want to contribute to the prize pool, the match winner link is pinned at the top of the chat. All right, Jackal for the one time. One dual listening on these boys. Where K7 is cooking. He's cooking the backline right now, Kebab. Oh no. He just put him on the grill. All right, let's do a listen in on Team Rez Black here in the grand finals.
Venom no E, Venom no E, Venom no E. Gonna wait for it to go down.
On our height,
Invisible woman, on invisible woman.
on our height.
Invisible woman, one.
Dead.
Nice. One Venom.
Mantis is frozen.
Mantis is frozen on point. Look at Mantis. Look at Mantis.
Invisible woman, one. Is that?
Come on, Moon
Mantis
Knight.
is throwing.
What?
I tried.
Oh, I don't know how that
Yeah.
doesn't look the same on my screen. It was weird.
Us against the world.
LPG stay on point. Up on.
Yep.
I need to live so I can hold.
I have all the.
I have all- I'm all-
back.
Go ahead. Just live. I'm at 80%, 86%.
Here, I'm ulting in. Oh, we doubled up.
That's fine. We win
Still
this.
got my ult. I got my Luna ult.
Got the ult out of Moonlight.
One invisible woman, she's low. Nice.
Turn on the Moonlight. Turn on the Moonlight.
Venom one on cart.
Venom's alone on point.
Look at the match.
Mags is separated, I'm on banks.
No, we had him.
Nice, reset.
Mantis.
Now get these daggers.
Mags down.
I'm chilling.
Nice.
What else do they have? They have cloak ult, I think.
Going back up here. When I see tanks push through, I'm gonna jump over behind them. Actually, no, I don't have ult. I shouldn't do that.
I'm looking at Venom. Venom knows me. On them, he ulted. I'm on their back line. Then.
On the back line.
Mantis going.
Mantis
Mantis
ult.
going. They shouldn't have
One
any
back's
other.
dead.
I'm gonna ult after this. When I get it.
Mantis one.
I just won.
Mantis dead.
I'm on cloak. I'm just punching the shit out of cloak right now. Okay.
I'm on the close with you.
Venom's on low. Venom's low.
I can't see you guys.
Venom's down.
I'm ulting here.
Mags is low. I'm on Moon Knight.
Let me know with you.
She's one. Nice.
Dead.
I'm low. Oh, I missed my jump. Holy
And
shit.
he's
I'm
just
low.
falling. It's fine.
I'm low.
I'm asleep.
I'm
Oh,
down.
sorry.
Fuck.
I tried.
It's okay. It was my fault.
Let's go after this.
Just push the hold. Just push the hold.
Hold cart. Hold Venom.
I'm on the hold.
Repeating.
Venom next.
I have ult. Come on.
Liz on point. Never mind. Look at the Mantis.
Nice.
Nice.
You like that drive-by bubble?
Yeah, like against the moon.
Yeah. As soon as I saw the moon, I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to try to save someone here.
Switch things up, including which side you're on.
Real good job.
Did it get anyone?
No, it didn't.
Oh my god, Hulk bubble, man. Please.
I know the bubble. It's nerfed though. It's nerfed though.
Do we want Mag or Strange? Strange. We can TP.
We
You
can
want to
Mag-
TP
I
in
guess
the
I can-
building in the back or the building in the middle up top? The
Well, up
back.
top.
Another unbelievable round. They're an unstoppable force right now, Jackal. This team, I was following along with K7 a lot of that, and just seeing the man's movement with that Star-Lord. Something else. Looked like he was so comfortable with the map, knew all the little angles. He was playing around the pillar super well, and dropped another bomb at 16 kills, 1 death to his name right now. And this team, that unit, unbreakable, it seems.
Yeah, truly, a good Star-Lord is an absolute nightmare for the other team because, again, like you said, that movement is so good. Plus, having access to the invincibility frames anytime he does a dive roll, and also being able to reload his weapon anytime he uses it is definitely a huge factor in how well he's able to pick apart a backline and just stay in the fight in general. K7, like, again, is very much in tune with how this character. But here we go. Here we're getting it started with the TP, teleporting to the rear building, trying to get something going here.
They're looking to get a pick here.
God,
Oh my
so
goodness,
much
they
damage.
They just shredded the Magneto. He's gonna survive. Get the shield up in time for the big heal to come from behind. Focus Stone for a second. Look it up now. K7 dropping so much damage in the room right now. Looking for the healer. Instead, he's going to find himself Venom. Doing himself through rock in the hard place right now. Absorbing so much of it through that blue shield. It's a huge cooldown for the character. And Storm! Oh, no! Found yourself behind a pillar, and that's where you don't want to find yourself in the spin of Star-Lord. Now the ult is popped. Mr. Rat is going to hold his right now. And the whole team falls, and this is looking like it's going to be GG's, and we have ourselves a champion just like that. Off a nasty, nasty push. K7 show off. MVP performance throughout the entire tournament with that Star-Lord, a clinic in movement and damage being done, pressure applied to a team, but everyone on there, like I said, it was an absolute unit. Uriel dual rolling, incredible damage and healing at the same time. Sylvana all over the place, a team captain. Through and through, big heals in the end, was also on some Black Panther, doing backline work early on in the bracket. The Brutus joining us as a huge Street Fighter player. K7 show off a multiple champion in multiple fighting games, and a really good squad that they've got together here, man. And they're definitely gonna tear it up, that's for sure. And they've won a $500 prize pool with their performance here today. Nothing but massive congratulations to these guys, and thanks for signing up. Not bad for a Saturday night.
Not bad at all. And there's definitely been no shortness of star power here as we see the Star Lord. But again, it's been a very, very strong showing from so many players, and again, it's just been an absolute treat to watch. Shout out to all of our competitors, of course, for signing up tonight. Regardless of your placement, you definitely came out and did your thing, and that's all we can really ask for as a competitor and as a spectator. But again, it's just such a great display of talent and just what is to come for this game. This game's only been out for a month, y'all.
That's crazy.
It.
Has it really
Not
only been
just
a
month and a half?
That can't be right. It's really like even then. That's crazy.
This game is shaping up quick. Meta's shaping up quick.
And these boys are that good already. That's how she goes sometimes, guys. Thank you so much for joining us for some Marvel Rivals here in the Kolosseum. Another one. Done and dusted. A champion formed. It's in the hands of Rez Black tonight. GG's everyone. Thanks for showing up. They win themselves a hefty prize pool of $500. And Jack, I'll see you on the front lines in the game as well, man. It's been an absolute blast. Do you have any closing thoughts for everyone tonight before we get out of here?
Yeah. Play what you like. Don't let anybody tell you different. All right. As you can see here, damn near the entire cast got played tonight. So if anything, let that be an indicator to what is possible in this game. All right. The game just came out. Don't pay any mind to the tier lists, to those YouTube videos, those social media posts. Just enjoy yourself, enjoy the game, and just have fun. It's all you gotta do. Look, yeah, we're gonna be sweaty. There's gonna be people like K7 out there that's gonna be sweaty. There's gonna be people out there like Ruslan's gonna be sweaty. There's gonna be people like Miso and all these other sweats out there. But that's okay. As long as you are doing your thing, as long as you are having fun, that is all that matters. Stay plus out there.
All right, guys. GG's, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for some Rivals. Good luck out there. Have a great rest of your evening. And here on the channel tomorrow, going to be some Mortal Kombat 1 action. It's going to be week 2 of my current Mortal Kombat 1 series that's going to be leading up to the start of the World Tour, the Pro Competition, taking place for that game as well. Always hosting events here. And thanks for stopping by, guys. Have a great rest of your nights. Take care. Peace.
Welcome back to the Kolosseum, presented by pixelpro.io. Empower the creators.
Yeah, it's all hard, ain't no fear here. You ain't giving this to all, you steer clear. Never beat, I've been down and I reappear. You got some money on the line, you better put it here. Rolling in.